Folks, we are back. Welcome one, welcome all to Rocket Rivals. So, today is Rocket Rivals. It's going to be an absolute blast of a tournament. I hope you guys are having a great day. We're going to be getting into the matches starting at 10 a.m. And first up, I have made it so you can't see, unfortunately. But yeah, first up is going to be, I believe it is Baby Zoo versus, if you give me a moment to pull up the schedule, FLR 911, which is going to be an absolute blast. In fact, let's switch to that so you guys can see the schedule, and I'll give me a moment to fix this view. Here you go, folks. This is the schedule for today. Oh, that's the wrong transition, but that's all right. Day 1 qualifiers. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have 4 days of this tournament, folks. It's starting off with today is the qualifier. This is the A stream. There are 8 matches being played. You can see on the left side there is the bracket. There's only 1 match being played per each player. If you win today, you're into the main event. Additionally, there are 2 streams, so we're splitting up the matches. A stream, I'm going to be hosting 4 matches today. On the B stream, they're going to be hosting the other 4 matches. One of my viewers, this is Oof, also a streamer himself, will be hosting the B stream matches, so make sure you check those out if you're interested in any of those. And if you give me a moment, I can pull up the B stream matches as well. Actually, I won't be able to, but it's the other 4 matches of the 8. Thank you, Eli Smart. Welcome, Eli Smart. For anyone who doesn't know, Eli Smart, I believe, was raided the channel not too long ago, so I appreciate it, Eli. Thanks for coming back, sticking around. And with that, yeah, if you are enjoying the stream, I know we've just started and we got quite a bit until we get into the matches, but if you like, it'll help more people discover what's going to be this awesome tournament today. I haven't had time, but I'm going to transition back anyway. Oh, let's fix that transition for next time. But you guys can see this lovely graphic each time we transition over. Rocket Rivals, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited. I think the first match, I think I favor Baby Zoo ever so slightly, but FLR 911 is not a pushover either. It's definitely gonna be a close one. So we'll see. We'll see which of these 2 players can come out on top and take the victory here. Let me know in chat your thoughts. In fact, let's get a poll going. So, pre-match, who's going to win the first match of the day? For anyone that isn't aware, Baby Zoo representing Sweden and FLR 911 representing Saudi Arabia. I know people like to pick their favorites based on that. First match of the day. It's going to be FLR 911 versus Baby Zoo. I'm talking to myself as I get through this poll here. One moment. It should be up momentarily. There we go, folks. So let me know who you think is going to win the first match of the day. See ya, Eli, if you have to head out. I hope you have a good one. Welcome, Ram. Welcome, Kickstra. Hello, everybody, chat. I hope you're having a good day. I know we got a lot of viewers on. If you are new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome as well. I hope you guys have having an absolute great day, and I hope you guys have the rest of the day. Yeah, Killer Ninja, I mean, if we need another player, you're always, that you'll be an option that way. I think we're set in terms of players today, but you never know for sure. What was I working on? Yes, I want to get it so you guys can see who's up next, so give me a moment. I'll be working on that. In the meantime, let's talk with chat. What rank is Killer in ones? I actually have no idea. Killer Ninja, what rank are you in ones? You know what? This will have to do. I'm making this up on the fly. You guys can't see it, but I'm making up a little graphic here to show you who's playing next. I should have had this done in advance. It's going to be, as I said, though, not Killer, oh my gosh, I'm getting distracted by chat. It's going to be FLR 911 versus Baby Zoo, and in fact, FLR 911 is winning the fan vote. We have 69% of the fan vote of 13 votes voting for FLR. He might be, I mean, I know they're both high-ranked players, so I wouldn't underestimate either of them. That said, I don't know if you want to just automatically assume that it's, you know, either of them would win. Give me a moment, folks. Nearly done, nearly there. You guys are going to see what I've been talking about in a moment once I transition this over. But like I said, however you guys do it, yeah, Saudi bias. I think there are a lot of viewers from Saudi Arabia, but you know, that's all right. It's good to have a reason to cheer somebody on other than you just, you know, unless I guess you know them personally. All right, give me a few moments and we should be set. All right, folks, here it is. Oh, wait one moment. There we go. Oh man, I never changed the transition. That's all right. Here we go. One viewer from Saudi, at least one, at least one. I'm sure it's more than that though. I'm sure it's more than that. And here we are. Here we go. You guys can see next up is FLR 911 versus Baby Do. It's going to be a bust. It's going to be an interesting tournament today because it's 1v1. So we're going to be featuring people's, you know, countries of origin or whatever country they want to represent. We got Scarmy in the chat as well. We need more hype. Yeah, we need a lot of hype. It's going to be a blast. This tournament's going to be a lot of fun. With that said, we're about 9 minutes from match 1, which will be fun, you know, of its own right. And I think I'm going to start making sure that the players are ready to roll. Because like I said, we're going to be getting right into the match at 10 a.m. Eastern. So just about 9 minutes from the first match of the day. If you haven't voted, now is your opportunity. We've got 73% voting for FLR 911. Baby Zoo, on the other hand, now just updated a bit, 31%. A bit of an underdog here, a bit of an underdog. I don't know if either player is in the chat, but if you guys are FLR or Baby Zoo, let me know your thoughts on how that fan vote. It's Fular, all right, I'll be pronouncing it Fular. So Fular versus Baby Zoo. And you know, Fular is a bit of a favorite here, at least based on the fan vote. So you have to imagine, you know, that could come into play, that could make a difference. We'll see how it plays out, though. I think Fular, I'm not sure what ranks they are. I could have swore Baby Zoo is a higher rank, but you never know for sure. What was that? Gonna be tough to interview them? Oh, Fular doesn't know English. Ah, well, then yeah, we're gonna have trouble interviewing Fular, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Worst case, we just can't interview Fular. That's all right. In between the series, can we have the previous series score? Sure. I'll try and make that work. I'll try and swing it. We'll see if it works out that way. Falar? It's like Falar? Let me know, Hussein, if it's Falar. And then I'll try and say Falar. We'll get this right. We'll get this right eventually. With that said, like I said, about now 7 minutes, the match is inching ever so closer. I'm excited. I'm excited. The first match of the day, the winner of this will advance. In fact, let's take a moment and look at that. So I believe we have it ready. Yes, I do. There's going to be a prize pool of... well, this prize pool might be slightly outdated, but we'll put it up anyway. I think I might be putting up some here. So this is the 12,000 credit prize pool. I think we're going to be running with this, but... here we are. First place, 5,000 credits. Second place, 3,500. Third place, 2,000 credits. Fourth place, 1,500. So a lot of credits on the line, and that's for the main event. So for anyone that isn't aware, today is just a qualifier. In fact, well, the qualifier is still up on the left side there. Today's just a qualifier, but after today, there will be the main portion of the tournament. There are 8 invited players that will be playing with the 8 players that advanced today. So back to the schedule, we'll show here. This is the bracket today. There are 16 players fighting for 8 spots in the main event. On this A stream, we will be showing 4 of those matches. B stream is linked, and I believe that they are getting live soon. They're not quite live just yet, But that link will take you to where the B stream will be going on as well if you're interested in any of those matches. Now, obviously, I'd like it if you stuck around here, but you're always welcome to head over to the B stream and watch, you know, any of those matches. There's a lot of fun Rocket League going to be played today. Now, I'll quickly take it back here to the desk, and I'm excited. We're about 5 minutes out now. It's going to be a fun tournament. I'm excited. I am excited. Folks, in the chat we have another returns to 69% voting for FLR911. Let me know why you think he's gonna win. I know usually we do these polls, but you know I haven't heard any reasoning. So in the chat, let me know your thoughts about what you think's gonna happen today and why you think FLR is gonna take home the victory, or perhaps a prediction of series score. Just state what you think the score is gonna be in the chat, and I'll let you know my thoughts. So it's a best of 5, Rosie. Great question. Sorry, Rosie. I almost missed your question. It is a best of 5. So all the matches today are best of 5, which is, I mean, it is a lot on the line for just a best of 5. If you lose this, you're out. If you win, you're in. But in the interest of getting through 4 matches today, it is a best of 5. FLR will win 3-0 because he's better. Sorry, it's not FLR. It's, I'm going to forget this. I'm going to easily forget this. It's, let me go back and figure it out. Fular. It's Fular. Gotta say that right. Fular winning because he's related to Rawas. Is he actually related to Rawas, or are you just joking? He's 3-0 because he's better. 3-1 win, says Invincible. Because he's related to Rawas. And then Ishan going the other way. 3-0 Baby Zoo. So we've got all the way from a sweep one way to a sweep the other way. In fact, multiple sweeps for Baby Zoo. We've got 3 in a row. So a very split chat, a very split, you know, desk here. And I've just realized I am not ready for the match in 3 minutes. So let me start getting ready for that, folks. We've got a couple things to note here. Couple things to note. You know, split chat, a lot of people saying sweeps, but does anyone know the ranks of the players in question? Because we have got quite a few, you know, players here of various ranks, and I'm curious what rank the players at hand are. You know, that kind of make a difference in picking who you think's gonna emerge victorious. Alright, folks, just a couple minutes now. Just a couple minutes. Alright, just sorting out a few final things here. We're waiting on a couple players to hop in their lobbies. And the B stream, I believe it should be live shortly. Only EU and NA servers. Yeah, so great point. People were asking about the servers. We're going to alternate between EU and NA. I believe today, I'm going to be completely honest, on my stream, we're only going to be doing EU servers. I think the entire time EU. Unfortunately, if it was MENA versus MENA, we could, if both players agreed, just do Middle East servers. But just because of the wide range of players, we're just doing Europe or North American servers. Baby Zoo the higher rank? I think Baby Zoo then might be favored here. And Baby Zoo will have the server advantage, it has to be stated. And speaking of Baby Zoo, folks, we're just about a minute from what was supposed to be match time, but we are not quite ready for the match. So just give a moment here, folks. We're trying to get one of the players into the lobby. They have, and we'll be doing this all night long, folks. Players that are late, they have a 5-minute window, and if they're not in, they're out. So if Baby Zoo, I'll just say Baby Zoo's not in the lobby right now, and if Baby Zoo doesn't hop on Rocket League in the next 5 minutes, Baby Zoo will not be playing today. We'll try and find a sub for another 5 minutes, and if that doesn't work, then we will advance to the next match of the day. We will advance to the next match of the day. As Sean says, if FLR does win, I could get someone as a translator. I could get Scarmy as a translator, for sure. We'll figure it out. I think we'll try and do text interview. Or, I don't know. We could do translator. We'll figure it out. If they want, everyone has their, you know, if you win, I'm doing a voice interview with the winner, by the way, folks. So stick around for that. Each winner will get, be interviewed about, you know, how the match went. You know, he has the right to do a voice interview, so we'll figure out a translator situation if he wants it. Alright, folks, apologies about this again. We are just a little bit away from the match. We're supposed to be starting now, but we will take a little bit longer. I'm going to quickly here throw it to prize pool view to give you another look here at what's at stake. There are multiple matches over the next 4 days, so 2 weekends, this weekend, next weekend, and there's a lot on the line, a lot of credits to be had, and this is potentially the last tournament I will ever host with a credit prize pool because of the changes to trading in Rocket League. So a lot on the line here, and I think these two players don't want to be left out. They don't want to be left behind when it comes to this event. You know, if you lose today, you're out. You don't advance. So a lot on the line. Mercy, great question. You are not on the schedule for right this instant, and that's actually a great time to transition. You might be playing on the B stream, but let's quickly show over to the schedule. Just for this A stream schedule, anyway. Yeah, Mercy, you're on the other stream, but I don't know exactly what time you are playing. Let me check. Oh, you're Mercy. Oh, I understand. Sorry, Mercy. I'm silly. So Mercy is Baby Zoo, apparently, on different. Obviously, we have different platforms: YouTube, Discord, and in-game. So we're gonna be getting Baby Zoo in right now, folks. We're gonna be just ready here in a minute. And with that, let me swap back over to here. We should be going here momentarily. Everybody. Oh no. Well, his in-game name is Lucas Halberg. That's excellent. It's all good, but it'll be a little bit off the the overlay. That's all right. I assume everyone's ready, so we're just going to get rolling. Let me make sure I'm on default settings. Welcome, Owen. So unfortunately, Owen, everyone is settled today for the stream today. We've already determined all the matchups, but you know, there are always going to be future tournaments. You never know what's happening, so don't be you know, don't be afraid to stick around the stream and in the future try and get into a tournament. Alright, folks, we are live, we are here, first match of the day, get ready. It's FLR versus Baby Zoo, and it is going to be an absolute blast. I hope you're excited. First match of the day, here we go. FLR versus Baby Zoo, and actually I'm going to quickly update this overlay, but it's gonna be a blast. I'm very excited. Let's make sure this is a best of 5 as well. There we go. Overlay is now updated. And Lucas, Baby Zoo, will score first, rocking the complexity decal. He has managed to pop it over FLR. A nice just ground dribble. Actually, bump. Whoops. My mistake. He didn't pop it over anybody. He popped, how do I say it? He popped FLR out of existence. I'm going to have to remind myself how to say the name of each of these players. And as there's another goal, we have a tie game. Whew. Folks, you know, FLR not to be outdone. He has fought his way right back to a tied game. I'm gonna look back how to say it. Fular has got himself right back into a tied game. Welcome Top Hat. Welcome to the stream, folks. Today is a tournament. B stream is live as well, folks. We have 8 matches for you today. 4 on the A stream, which is where you're watching right now. 4 on the B stream. I advise you to check out both streams. You know, obviously I want you to stick around here, but don't forget there's a B stream, and if you want to see more of the matches, you can check them out over there. In fact, you can try and watch both at the same time. The fun, I recall the fun days of RLCS, the grid, where you're watching multiple matches all at the same time. You can do that now with just these 2 streams in our tournament. And this won't be the only one, but for the qualifier especially, there will be matches on both streams. Fular nearly getting another goal, but Lucas not to be outdone. Baby Zoo is keeping it close, and he actually does get a second goal. So Lucas, otherwise known as Baby Zoo, getting himself goal number 2 here. Nicely done. Nicely done indeed. And you know, 68% of the chat rooting for Fular, but I do believe that Baby Zoo has a decent chance at it. But based on how far it's going, I think this one could go all the way to Game 5. I know it's early, but this is feeling like a close series. In the chat, we have Seer. Welcome, Seer. Hope you're having a good day. We got Killer Ninja as well. Tree Post. And Tree Post asking, what's it called? The B stream is pinned. So link is pinned at the top of the comment thread. You should be able to see a pinned comment. That's how you check out. This is Oof. He is streaming on his own channel. You can check it out. He's also streaming on Twitch, but I've linked his YouTube. He is dual streaming. Check it out. Yeah, you can also find the B stream information in the Discord server. Player cams. Yes, sorry folks. You guys did want player cams, so here we go. Let me do it real quick. Player cams, starting off with Lucas, but we're going to get to Fular after this. Let's see here. Fular, and that's going to be a goal. Fular pops it right over, and we have another tied game. Nicely done from Fular here. He is not going to let this one go. Season 11 Grand Champ is his title, and he is playing like a Grand Champ. Got this game tied with 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Let's watch Fular for a bit here. He's going to pass with the boost, take actually the back corner. Nicely done. That said, Lucas is pressing up. He's got to be a bit careful with the ball, and he is. He manages to get it right by Lucas, but he can't get the counterattack goal. Just couldn't quite get a handle on the ball. And now Lucas, low on boost, but he's going to have a chance himself. Fular, though, with a nice 50, stealing a lot of boost. Lucas is going to be starved here if Fular can keep him away from these boost pills, and he does. He gets another one. That said, Lucas will finally collect himself his own full boost. Oh, it attempted a fake from Fular, but it doesn't quite work out. We transition to offense for Lucas, but he's kind of lost the ball. That said, Fular is going for a risky air dribble. If he doesn't take control of this, Lucas may have a chance at it. Instead, it's a neutral 50. The ball goes the way of Fular, but the boost goes the way of Baby Zoo. Baby Zoo now with the chance. He dribbles it, he pops it, it's on target, but no, it's just barely a miss, but he will get the double tap. Lucas, nicely done off of his own miss. He faked out Fular. Fular thought he had to go for the save. Instead, it leaves a wide open net, and Lucas takes the lead here at minute 52. Left in game 1, folks. This is just game 1 of a best of 5. I hope you're excited for another potentially up to 4 more games of Rocket League to be played, especially if Fular starts to make a comeback here. He can still win this game, obviously, but you have to imagine he could easily win the next few games even if he drops this one. Let's see what happens. Fular, that's on target. Is that in? Not quite. We'll transition to his POV, though, as he's got an opportunity on the net. Air dribble in. Fular will not be stopped, and so far, if the pattern continues, we're going to see goal for Baby Zoo and then a goal for Fular. He is tying this up time and time again. Yeah, B-Stream is live, folks. Check out the link, pinned link to see the B-Stream here. Obviously, I hope you stick around here as well, but we've got matches on both streams. This tournament taking place across so many matches that we've doubled the fun here and got 2 streams live simultaneously. And I know we potentially have quite a few new viewers, so if you are enjoying this tournament, we are live all weekend. We've got today, tomorrow, and then the next weekend, so Saturday and Sunday next weekend as well, starting at the same time each day. You're here right at the beginning of the stream, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. both days, Eastern Standard Time that is, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you stick around, and if you're new, like I said, you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. You know, I hope you will consider it. It'll help me grow, and it helps you guys get access to more fun tournaments like this. Here we go, though. 51 seconds remaining. We've got a tie game. Fular trying to take the lead. Instead, he kind of just passes the ball away. Lucas has got a chance here. Let's see what he does with the ball. He actually takes a very wide loop, but Fular wasn't there to challenge. That's a win from Lucas. Baby Zoo, if he can pop this on target, he might have a goal, but he misses. He misses wide left. That's going to give Fular control. Fular actually goes for a boom. I don't know if I like that call, because now Lucas had a chance at the ball. That said, Lucas missed it. Fular, he's got an opportunity to score. You know, neither player is really taking control of their possessions. I'd like to see them hold on to the ball a bit more. Instead, they're kind of going for big booming clears, which does help you on the defense, but it's not generating offense. And indeed, you know, the chat's noticing it. This is a low-scoring game, and it's definitely because these players are booming the ball away. That said, Fular, a breakaway here 2 seconds to go. Can he score in regulation? No. We have overtime in game one. Who could have predicted it? This has been the closest it could possibly be, and we take it to some extra minutes. Let's see. Let me know in the chat who you think will score and with how much time on the clock. Predict the time that this game will end. I'm going to say 52 seconds. I think it will be a Fular goal at 52 seconds. Let me know your thoughts. Who you think is going to score at what time in the chat. Folks, a lot of people are going to be asking to play. Odds are we won't need anyone playing, and if we do, we have a couple subs that are lined up, and if they're not available, only then and only then will we go to the chat for substitutes. Unfortunately, today is all locked up. We've got these players in advance. You had to join my Discord in advance and sign up. So if you want to sign up for more tournaments like this, as Lucas will win in 44 seconds. Unbelievable. He just pops it over Fular, and he gets it right into the net. Fular just couldn't quite get the save, and that's going to be the end of game one. Lucas, Baby Zoo, taking a 1-game lead. Nicely done for Baby Zoo, but the road's not over. It's a best of 5. There's a lot of games left to be played, and Fular has more than enough time to work his way back. Well, let's keep it rolling. In the meantime, chat, as I was saying, I got cut off. If you want to play in tournaments like this, check out my Discord. Link is in the description. That is where you sign up for fun tournaments like this. I hope you consider it, you know, if you want to be playing in these future tournaments. So check it out. Link, like I said, in the description. That was a close game. I saw a lot of predictions here. I think someone said Lucas 44 after he scored. Ram, I see that. I see that. Everybody else, though, a lot of fun predictions. No one quite on the point, though. A lot of people predicting around the minute mark. We got Top Hat, Scarmy, and Funi all predicted around a minute. And unfortunately, it was a little bit earlier. Here we go, though. Baby Zoo FLR into game 2, folks. Fular, I should say, has an opportunity to make a comeback here. But it all starts now. If he drops this second game, you have to imagine it's going to be a really tough road. A really tough road to make the full comeback. So, Fular, he's got to win this one. Let's see what he can do. And I'm realizing I don't like this overlay, so I'm going to swap it again. Give me a moment here, folks. You know what? Why not? We're just going to go back to what it was for Group Fight. I like that one. Like that one a lot. So here we are, folks. 4 minutes, 31 seconds. So far, no goals. These have been really low-scoring games. I think it has to be said, as Lucas might get one, and he will. Still, though, Baby Zoo gets off with an early lead. But it's been some low-scoring games. I think we've seen a lot of defense and a lot of defensive-mindedness from the players. It's not even the fact that the defenses are strong, which they are. It's the fact that these players are playing with a defensive mindset. They are taking as few risks as possible. And although I think they're booming the ball away too much, that is a risk-adverse playstyle that they seem to be adopting here. Now an opportunity, you know, the trend last game was every time that Lucas, otherwise known as Baby Zoo, scored, Fular would score to follow, and this game will follow that trend as Fular ties it up with 4 minutes, 11 seconds to go. You know, he can't be outpaced. Fular, he may have dropped game 1, but he won't be outdone. Every time we see a score, he is the next one to follow it. And this game will follow that trend, at least so far. Let's see, can Fular take his first lead of the match? So I think the important thing to note... Oh yeah, sorry folks, we're going to switch back to player cams. As Lucas is going to get a second goal off the kickoff. What was this? Lucas He just takes it off the kickoff, runs it straight to the net. Yeah, Fular went for a boost, an unfortunate mistake. As Lucas gets another lead. Now, Fular, he has been able to fight back, tie up these games. Let's see if he can do it. But something interesting to note is, despite these games having been very close, all the games, including the second game here, have been very close, he has yet to take a lead. Every game, he has forced ties over and over, but he never can break that tie in his favor. Will we see a lead from Fular this game, or will he drop this game yet again, never having taken a lead? Here we go. A chance for Fular, but not quite. Baby Zoo bats it down the other way, and Baby Zoo might have a shot on target here. Oh, not quite, but he did nab the boost. Fular has to work with very limited boost here, 32 in the tank. That's going to lead to a bit poor play. He couldn't quite get in touch. That said, he makes the save. Lucas can't quite put it in. Fular, no boost, no problem. Gets the stop on the goal line. I say no problem, but he's in another scenario with no boost, and he has to make another save. He can't quite do it. Lucas will take a 2-goal lead, the biggest lead of the match. Baby Zoo, he wants to win this game, and he is showing his stuff with that flip reset, I believe, of a goal. Nicely done. Let's transition to Lucas's POV. Boost over ball, says Ram, and yeah, a lot of players are rocking the boost over ball here. Let's see what Lucas can do. And, you know, I called it a defensive mindset, which it is. But I think that there's definitely work to be done for these players as Fular gets himself goal number 2. What was this for Fular? Yeah, Baby Zoo bites at the ball, and he shouldn't have. Fular taps it over him and gets an easy open net finish. You know, that's it. I mean, I think these players aren't taking a lot of risks, but the risks they do take aren't the best decisions. As evidenced there by that play from Baby Zoo, I think that was a bit of a too risky of a play, you know, to play so risk adverse and then bite at the ball in that scenario is unfortunate, as that is a brilliant save, a nice pop from Fular, but Lucas had the save. What is this from Fular? Wait a minute, we have to watch this back. He comes out of the net. He comes out of the net and still puts this in off his nose. Brilliance from Fular. Brilliance indeed to tie up this game. He went from inside the goal to getting that ball in, and Lucas just had to sit and watch as that flew into the net. Here we go, a chance at a lead here for Fular. He finally wins a kickoff, but unfortunately for him, nothing comes of it. And in fact, it's going to be Lucas with the ball here. Shot, is it in? No, saved by Fular. Now another opportunity for Lucas, another save for Fular. These players chomping at the bits here to get goal number 4. Will it be Fular? No, he might have popped this one a bit too hard. Lucas has a chance for a counterattack goal, and it is. Counter for Lucas. Baby Zoo takes a 4-3 lead with 2 minutes 21 to go. Folks, that one was a close one, but we have a lead here for Lucas. 4 goals to 3, 2 minutes 21 to go. I think this may be the trend that we follow here. Every time Fular ties up the game, he drops the next goal, and unless he can shake that trend, unless he can conquer those demons, get himself a lead, he's gonna struggle here. But you know what he doesn't struggle with? Tying up the game. He ties it up once more. Every time Lucas gets a lead here, Fular will get it right back to a tied scenario. Nothing different here, but again, he is down a game, and he will be down 2 if he can't make a lead for himself. Fular, here's your opportunity. 2 minutes to go, and he actually wins the kickoff. This is the best chance yet. Can he finally get himself a lead in the series? Doomsday Dish potential, saved by Lucas, though, will mean that Fular leaves empty-handed. And, you know, that was a scenario he should have walked away with at least a shot on target. Instead, he doesn't actually even get a shot. He just walks it over the back wall, and he can't quite make contact, and Lucas kind of has a free clear. That said, Lucas doesn't clear it successfully, and Fular is bullying him in the net here. A chance at a goal. Finally a shot registers, but it's an easy save for Lucas. And in fact, it might be an easy counterattack. If Fular can't get back, he does, though. Races back to the ball, and he puts it down the midfield. Lucas, though, collecting pads, and he's going to have a chance at a shot on target here. Fular challenges early, but it goes under him. Lucas slips the ball under, takes the lead, and Fular, again, drops the ball. No matter how many times he battles back, fights back, ties the game, Fular just can't keep Lucas away from his net. He can't keep Lucas out. Lucas scores with impunity here, and we have a 5-4 lead. Oh, that's a miss kicked off from Lucas, and that might be a tie game for Fular, but no, he can't quite put it in. I'm going to switch back to Lucas's POV. A minute 12 to go, and if he holds on to this lead, he will win the game. Fular, though, known for the comeback, certainly think he can tie this game right back up. Let's see what happens. Both players have an opportunity here at the ball, but Lucas will actually clear it, and that's another scenario. You know, he's kind of clearing the ball, yes, but he kind of booms the ball away, loses possession. Fular, an opportunity. He gets a clear of his own. This might be a counterattack goal if he can put it in. Let's switch POVs. It is. Fular will sink that one, and we have a tied game with 44 seconds to go. 73% of the fan vote is voting for Fular. You have to imagine, if he goes down 2 games, he's going to get a lot more dicey. So those 73% of viewers, those fans of Fular, are rooting for him to win this game. They want him to take his first lead of the series here. Can he do it? That's not quite on target. And again, he has given the ball away to Lucas with a mistimed shot. You know, his shooting percentage, I think, leaves a lot to be desired for Fular. He's had a lot of great plays, especially on the defensive end. But most of his goals have been open nets. His shooting against the defender has not been up to snuff. I think Lucas getting quite a few saves on the other end. And in fact, I'm going to quickly take a look here. And yeah, we see 2 saves out from Lucas. And in fact, actually, 6 shots, 5 goals from Fular. So his registered shooting percentage is quite high. But I think that's because he is missing his shots by so much that they're not even registering. I'm going to be honest. And we might see another overtime here. I've been distracted. We do get overtime. Fular Lucas cannot cinch it in regulation. We see an overtime, and then yet again, let me know how long you think this will be. I think this one's going to be a lot quicker. I'm predicting a 15-second win, and it's going to be even quicker than that. Fular takes it 8 seconds in off the missed touch from Lucas. What was this from Lucas? He just whiffs on the ball, and that's all that she wrote. Fular takes the win 8 seconds into OT, and we have a tied series, folks. 1 game apiece. We have got at least 2 more games to be played, and this might go the distance. I think this best of 5, we've got 2 overtimes, 1 going each way. I think we could easily see a game 5 here. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. That said, I mean, Fular, he has the battle in him. He will not let Babyzoo take a lead and hold it. But by the same token, he has never had a lead himself. He won an OT. He won an OT, but he's never gotten himself a lead, which is kind of fascinating here. It's fascinating to see that that Fular, he has everything in his toolbox. He has the ability to win these games, but he can't take a lead in regulation. He's won in overtime, which is the most important thing. I mean, winning is more important than anything. Let's not forget that. But that said, he just can't hold. He can't take a lead. He ties the game and wins in overtime. Ties the game and loses in overtime. Either way, let's see who will take the first goal here. Will it be Fular finally taking a lead for himself, or will Lucas continue the trend of the previous 2 games and start this game off with a bang? So, Bandar, I appreciate you being here in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Lucas takes a lead here. But, you know, there's a lot of fight in Fular, a lot of fight left in him. So, Bandar, I appreciate you being in the chat. I hope you're having a great day. We're going to keep the chat in English so we can moderate it. But I appreciate you being here. We have got, presumably, if you're speaking in Arabic, we have got Fular here for you to cheer on. You know, 74% of the chat is cheering on Fular. A lot of fans. Killer is destroying ABAX. Oh, did Killer Ninja sub in? Yeah, we needed a sub there. We never got one. That'll be interesting to see how far he can go as Fular gets the goal. What was this from Fular? Yeah, Valkyrie, we got the tournament today. I thought you knew. Saturday and Sunday, we've announced it a while ago as Fular ties up the game, continuing a trend we have seen for 2 games in a row. Not at all a surprise here. And in fact, while we're doing this, I'm actually going to end the poll. 27 votes. I appreciate everybody voting. Fular, a lot of fans. And I'm going to ask a new poll. Who do you think, or do you think, let me rephrase this, do you think Fular can get himself a lead in regulation? Do you think he gets a lead in regulation? Because Fular, again, he's won in overtime, but he hasn't had a lead. Will this be his lead? Oh, it was almost, as I was setting up the poll, a lead for Fular. But again, it's like he is like cursed. He can win. Like, don't get me wrong. He has, like I said, everything in the toolbox. But for whatever reason, if it's tied, he just can't score. He just can't score when it's tied unless it's OT. He can't have a lead in regulation. Here we go, though. Lucas, he's got a chance here. Oh, and it is also saved away by Fular. And again, I'm going to leave this poll up for debate. It doesn't have to be this game. I'm just talking for the rest of the series, which if you think he's going to win, you probably think he wins in regulation at some point. Bandar, we've got to keep it in English, bud. I'm sorry about that. You know, you might not speak English, which if you don't, I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. But we're English only chat. B-Stream, the link is pinned. So Valkyrie, if you're interested in watching the B-Stream, link is pinned at the top of this chat. And more than that, it is also available in my Discord, so you can check it out. Here we go, an opportunity for Lucas to take a lead. And another really low-scoring affair. I think that I've mentioned it time and time again. We've got defensive-minded players, and they are showing that. But Lucas will take another lead. Unfortunately for Fular, he can't quite snake out that save, and instead Baby Zoo takes himself a lead here. And with the way this game's been playing, what do we expect next? Of course, it will be Fular to tie the game. I mean, there is no other way it can go. And that might be it right there, but no, Fular not quite on target. Lucas, he has taken a 2-goal lead before, but Fular was able to come back from down 2 goals as well. So I'm honestly, I'm expecting an overtime Funi. Funi in the chat thinks it's going to be 3-1 Baby Zoo. I disagree. This one's going to OT. It might be 3-2 Baby Zoo. That's a Baby Zoo might get the 3rd goal here, and he does. Baby Zoo 3-1. That is the scoreline. Funi predicts it will end. We've got half the game to go. Let's see if it does end this scoreline indeed. But Baby Zoo's got himself a pretty massive lead here. Half the game to go. Fular has to fight back. Oh, series score. I gotcha. Sorry, Funi. I understand. Let me know your thoughts on this series score as well, folks. So Fular, he has got a battle. He has to battle back now. He has won a game in the series, so the series is tied, but he has to battle back in this game. And he may get a goal here to start that journey, but instead it is saved away by Baby Zoo. And, you know, Baby Zoo also going by Lucas in the game. I think he's been playing quite well. But I would definitely say Fular has an opportunity. What was this from Fular? He needed to make the save. Instead, he accidentally taps it in. It was a difficult save, to be sure. A very difficult save, but I think that was savable. And unfortunately for Fular, he puts that in his own net. And we see ourselves... with a huge lead for Lucas going into the final moments of this game. Let's see here. How can... Lucas hold on to this lead, or in the case of Fular, can he battle it back? Can he fight his way back into this game? Let's see. Lucas a chance here, trying to shoot it on target. Instead, Fular gets a touch. There's an opportunity though on target. Fular with a nice save on the goal line, and in fact, Lucas is low on boost. It's an opportunity for Fular. He's got an air dribble in play, but what is this from Lucas? That is a risky play to jump for the air dribble, and in fact, he gets demolished. So Fular, he has an opportunity to score here. Lucas is going to have no boost. Fular puts it on target, but it is saved away by Lucas. Welcome to the A stream as well. Top Hat, yep. Our Top Hat was here earlier, but welcome. 3-2 Baby Zoo. Well, you know, Baby Zoo, it does look like he's going to take this game here. He is now up to a 5-1 lead. Fular, he has got a chance to fight back in this series, but this game is looking done and dusted. This game is looking done and dusted, as he has got a huge 4-goal differential to come back from. I don't see it happening unless he gets a lot of quick kickoff goals here, and that won't be the first one. Lucas kind of wave dashing off kickoff there. It almost feels like he's now playing around, toying around as he flies down, and yeah, I mean, Fular will score. That definitely felt like a different play style from Lucas, and we have seen this before, and we haven't seen it cost him. But I've seen players do what I would describe as showboating. I think it's a bit of showboating on the side of Baby Zoo, on the side of Lucas, and you know, it hasn't ever happened on this stream where a showboater got lost the series, lost the game even, but I think this maybe could be that case. It's only a 3-goal differential now, and that showboating made it so. It was a 4-goal differential before he kind of just played loose on the kickoff, did Lucas, and let's see if Fular can take advantage. 40 seconds to go, he has to score quick, and yeah, he won't. Baby Zoo, he gets it right back to that 4-goal differential with 41 seconds to go. And yeah, this game might be over. But the series is not over. Fular, he has more than enough time. He has 2 more games. If he wins the next one, he can force a game 5, and he can easily do it. We've seen him be successful. I think the difference is he's going to have to step it up on the defense, especially this game kind of showing that. His offense has kind of been good, but it's almost like he's playing risk adverse and still conceding. And that's nearly a goal, but Lucas will get the save. And another scenario where he that's a risk adverse shot at the net. He shoots it early and quickly, but it wasn't enough of a threat, really, for Lucas to miss the save. And in fact, he won't even get a gimme goal here. Instead, we're going to end the game 6-2, Baby Zoo on match point. So it is match point for Baby Zoo, also known by Lucas. And this could very well be the series. Let's see how it goes. So how is the B stream? Can anyone give me an update on the B stream? I'm not watching it live. Let me know how that stream is developing. So here we go. Fular versus Lucas into our next game. And we've got an opportunity here. We've got an opportunity for the series to end. Baby Zoo is on match point. Fular, though, he has got his own opportunities to win this series, but Lucas will take the lead. Starting off this series 1-0. So another score for Baby Lucas, or Baby Zoo, Baby Lucas. You have to imagine he's gonna emerge the winner of this series if Fular can't battle back, and as the poll that I have up is stated, kind of like take control of the series, take a lead in the series. His only game win was in overtime. He has never led. He has always been tied or behind, and having to play from behind is hard. Yeah, he's made these comebacks. He's tied the series multiple times, but playing from behind just makes things harder, and it's going to be even harder than that if you're behind by multiple goals, as Lucas gets a 2-0 lead under 30 seconds in. So less than 30 seconds in, we've already seen a massive lead now on the side of Baby Zoo. And again, it's just it's concerning. It's concerning that we've seen so many goals from Baby Zoo unanswered by Fular. Extending back to the last game, I think that's 4 goals in a row. So, yeah, Baby Lucas. So I think Baby Zoo is going to have to kind of change things, or not Baby Zoo, Fular is going to have to change things around if they want to win. They have to step back and completely change up their game plan. Like what they're doing right now is not working, and they need to completely change their play styles to take home the game win and the series win here. It's not been working out for them. Oh, an opportunity there, but Lucas, another chance. Saves by Fular, but Lucas is making life very difficult for Fular. Very difficult indeed. That's a goal, it is! Lucas will take a 3-0 lead off a bit of a misplay from Fular, it has to be said. I mean, bumped away, but I think he could have avoided that one if he was positioned a bit better. I think it was a bit poor positioning. Bumped away by Lucas. Lucas backed it into the net, and that may be the series for Fular. I'm not sure if he can get the win here. Let me know in chat, do you think Fular has it in him to make a comeback? Because it's looking very unlikely. Baby Zoo about to take this series and advance to the main event, where he will compete for his share of 12,000 credits. Fular, you know, that's a start. That's a start. It's a nice goal. He's still down a couple, but you know what? It all starts with one goal. The comebacks, they have to start somewhere, and that actually was a turtle goal. I actually really like that from Fular. You know, we talk about showboating. That's a bit of style from Fular himself. Very fascinating. We'll see if it makes a difference. We'll see if that can be the difference maker. And not quite. Lucas, otherwise known as Baby Zoo, gets the 4th goal. And yeah, you thought for a moment Fular could fight his way back into it, but no, instead Lucas is going to just take a pretty dominant lead here now. 4 goals to 1. You have to imagine that's going to be the end of the series here. 3 minutes to go though. Fular, he shouldn't be giving up just yet. Fular's got to fight this way back, fight his way into it, and that's a nice start as he gets goal number 2. You know, he might be returning to the trend that every time Baby Zoo scores, he scores. But he needs more than that. He needs to outscore Baby Zoo 3 goals to win this game and advance the series. And it's a tough road, but there is enough time. There is certainly enough time. Let's see if he can do it. There's definitely an opportunity. Two minutes and 40 seconds, about half the game to go. It's a chance for Fular. Oh, but a nice 50 from Lucas means Fular probably won't have a chance at this ball. And in fact, it's actually going down towards his corner. He's hitting it there himself. If he gets demoed, this is going to be a goal for Lucas. And I saw that one coming a mile away. I think Fular, he's got to work on his awareness of where the other player is on the pitch. Here, I saw that coming, that there was going to be a demo. But it seemed like Fular wasn't even aware that Lucas was behind him. He's got to take that one. He's got to take that bite with a bit more grace, I'd say, that approach to the ball. Here we go, an opportunity. Fular maybe getting his goal, but no, Lucas will save it. But actually, no, Fular wisely waits, and it wasn't a great save. It pops right back out to him, and he gets goal number 3. So again, Fular is repeating that trend. When Lucas scores, he can score. But he's going to need to do more than that to beat Baby Zoo. I mean, at the end of the day, Fular, he has to outscore Baby Zoo, something he has never done. He has never taken a lead. As I said, he only won in overtime, and he's truly not been able to outscore at a high pace Baby Zoo. He's come back from a 2-goal deficit once before, but I mean, this has been a 3-goal deficit, and it's again going to be a 3-goal deficit. Fular, it's looking pretty unlikely here, looking pretty unlikely. And in fact, our moderator in the chat, Fooney, predicted a 3-1 series ending, and that's looking like how it's going to go. That's looking like how it's going to go. 67% of chat thought Fular would get a lead in regulation, and you guys might be incorrect here. I'm going to end that poll. It's looking like that won't be the case. Here we go, an opportunity for Lucas. Or I went for Fular, sorry, but no, Lucas gets the save. And now Lucas is just burning time away. It really feels like Lucas is just toying with his competition. He is burning that time away. And it's looking like it's working. It's looking like it's working. Fular, there's a chance though, and that's goal number 4 for Fular. Again, this trend where Fular knows how to... let's switch to player POV for the end of this game. Fular, and let's watch Fular. If he makes a comeback, we're going to watch his POV. This is the moment. This is the big moment where you have to step up and show your stuff here. On the big screen, on this, or I guess the silver screen would be more accurate. On this stream, Fular, this is his moment. This is his shining moment to show why he deserves to win this series. And, maybe he won't be winning this series with that own goal there. And, I was trying to hype it up, trying to build up the moment, but unfortunately for Fular, he demolishes Lucas and taps that ball right into his own net. So an own goal to end it here, and it's a disappointing end, but that might be how this one goes. Welcome also anyone here, welcome to the chat, welcome Levitas as well. I appreciate it, Levitas. Yeah, I mean, this is not a pro tourney, I'm going to be completely blunt, but we're trying to emulate the production quality of a pro tourney. That's our goal. These players, a mix of ranks, but I think the highest rank we'll feature this tournament will be like a GC2 or a GC3. So it's certainly not pro, but I appreciate your compliment. I appreciate it. And you know, it was viewers that are playing the tournament. So I have a feeling we have a lot of new viewers. So if you are a new viewer, it's too late to join in this tournament. We've already got all the signups. But if you want to play in future tournaments like this, I host one at this rate about every other month. If you want to play in one of these tournaments, check out my Discord. Link is in the description. That is where I got people to sign up for events like this. And, you know, this game, folks, it is looking pretty much over. That's why I'm kind of not hard casting this one. Thular will get a goal there, a goal at the end, but unless he can score a goal in each 10 seconds for the next 31 seconds to tie up the game, he's got to get 3. It's looking like the game is over. And I haven't seen anything out of Thular that would indicate that he has that comeback in him. So, Lucas, otherwise known as Baby Zoo. Invincible, I just noticed that. It is a pro tourney, though. I appreciate it. You know, as I say that, I haven't seen any indication from Thular, but maybe this is where he steps up and he starts showing those indications. He has got another goal, and now it's down to 2 with 27 seconds. So suddenly, you know, I mean, it's starting to look more likely. I mean, I think it's over, but you never know. Thular, oh, that was an unfortunate mistake on the kickoff, and he might concede. Thular, you've done all the hard work, but you crumble on the what comparatively is the easy part, just showing up to a kickoff. He delays his kickoff, and that costs him. It costs him dearly, as Lucas will slam shut that door that was open just a crack, and we will see Baby Zoo advancing to the main event. Congratulations to Baby Zoo as these final seconds tick away. I think it has to be said, advancing to the main event is massive. There will be 12,000 credits on the line for the 16 players in the main event, and this qualifier was that last gasp to make it. And unfortunately, that's the end here. That's the series. GG's, everybody. That's the end. Oh, he's already left. Thanks for playing, everybody. We're going to see if we can get Baby Zoo in for an interview. Row 1 for IKEA. Yeah, IKEA, I well know Swedish. I'm sure we all know what IKEA is. Company. Lucas winning for representing his country of Sweden here. Did it for the Swedish meatballs. GG's, everybody. GG's, Thular. Thank you for playing. I appreciate it, Thular. I really appreciate you playing. It was a fun series. I know you're probably disappointed in the loss, but thanks for playing. And let's get the view switched here. I just realized we're on the wrong. Let's transition to the victory screen. Baby Zoo takes home the win. An absolutely massive win, it has to be said. I think this is going to impact the main bracket. I think Baby Zoo, one of the higher ranked players that, you know, almost didn't make it. So Baby Zoo actually a substitute. There was originally a different player that couldn't attend today. We've got ourselves a replacement in. Bandar, I appreciate you being in the chat, but reminder, we keep it in English here just so we can moderate properly. Here we go, though. We're going to take it back to the desk as our next match will be Skarmy versus Luke. Baby Zoo advancing. And in fact, I'm not going to show it over to the schedule view, but I'm going to be updating that bracket in the break. We're going to be hopping to a short break, folks, but don't go anywhere. Like I say, next up will be... Actually, wait, I'm getting distracted. We're supposed to do an interview, so we're going to do that. But when we do finish the interview, there will be a match between Skarmy and Luke up next. So if you give me a moment here... Let me get everything ready. And then we'll get an interview going if he's available for it. What did he say in game? Wait. Are you being interviewed, Baby Zoo? I can't tell. Wait, I'm not juggling too many things. Well, yeah, you can always go to the B stream, but, you know, don't go anywhere. Baby Zoo, are you going to be interviewed? Mercy, you're in the chat. Join the Discord. I know you're in the Discord. Join any voice chat, any at all. And I'll get you in. So, Baby Zoo, yep, just join anyone. And then, alright, folks, in a moment, just a moment, I'm about to be interviewing Baby Zoo. I've seen him hop in, so if you give me a moment, we will, get him on the line. All right. Here we go. Baby Zoo. Oh, Baby Zoo, how you doing? Hello, Baby Zoo. Can you hear me? Well, it looks like Baby Zoo's microphone's not quite working. But that said, Seer in the chat asking, is there anyone you can sub for? We won't know until we get to the matches, Seer, but if someone's unavailable in the moment, we'll get someone from the chat. B-Stream 2-0 up for Killer Ninja. That's going to be an interesting one. That said, we're about to get into interview here. Baby Zoo, can you hear me? I can't hear you. So I'm going to need you to... let me see. I see a voice text channel. I'm going to need you to let me know if it's what's the problem. If your mic's not working, what's up? Or we might have to cut the interview short, unfortunately. Mercy as well. I know you go by Mercy on YouTube. Baby Zoo. You go by a lot of names, don't you? If you are in the YouTube chat, you can always type your responses there, and I can ask you questions verbally. You can just text respond. And let me know what you'd prefer. It does seem like Baby Zoo is just not via text. All right, sounds good. So let me know, Baby Zoo. You know you won. You've made it through to the main event. How does that make you feel? You're going to be playing tomorrow and then next weekend. So make sure you're available tomorrow, by the way. But you're going to be playing tomorrow and next weekend for a total combined prize pool of 12,000 credits. How does that make you feel? Yeah, Mercy, Baby Zoo, Lucas, the man of three names. The man of three names indeed. And you know, on that note, as we're waiting for a response from Mercy for the first question, I hope you're listening, Mercy. I'm not sure. Let me know, you know, how did you come up with so many names and why do you have such distinct names? Three completely different types of names across different platforms. Seer asking in the chat, Pat, can I join the private match party and watch my G Scrummy play? Unfortunately, no. We're going to keep it just to the players in the lobby to prevent, well, I say prevent lag, but it's really more to just keep things organized, coordinated, and make sure there's no, I know you wouldn't, but make sure people don't join and ruin the match in any way, on purpose or on accident. It's looking like he can't do the text interview. Oh, there we go. You don't know, actually, Lucas Halberg is your OG name. Mercy was your epic name. All right, very nice, very nice. And a follow-up question: how do you feel advancing to the main event? Are you excited to be playing for 12,000 credits? GG's says Scarmy. Yep, it was a great series. I think Fular played very well, and it's likely if Fular had played his original opponent, he might have advanced. But that's the way these qualifiers work. Live and die by the random nature of the draw. For anyone that wasn't aware, we did a random draw for who would be playing who in the qualifier. So completely random, which was a blast. I think it was fun. I know some people probably won't like it, but it was fun. It was fun. Super excited. You played very sloppy. You've got a lot to improve on. Well, that's awesome, Mercedes. I agree. I mean, you know, obviously, well, that sounds negative. Yeah, you do have, you know, there's always points you can improve on, but I think you guys played very well. The sloppy nature I do think you guys both played a lot of, I was saying it, boomer ball. So did you get that, that vibe? It was a very defensive series in terms of low scoring. It was very low scoring. Actually, let me cut that all out. I'm like feeding you answers. Let me say it this way. It was a low-scoring series. Do you know why the games were so low-scoring? Like, is there a reason you think the games were so low-scoring? For anyone who isn't aware, folks, he is answering these questions in the text chat, so you can see the answers there and see for yourself what you want to put down. We have got a few new subscribers too. Thank you to anyone that subscribed. I know we got a couple new ones. With that, I want to note, if you're a new viewer and you're enjoying this tournament, subscribe. It's how you get access, or you see more of these, and you can play in future events yourself. So please consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. Mercy says, super excited you played, or no, you haven't answered the next question. Well, oh, there we go. Mercy says it was super strange match. The reason why, because I was super nervous. I see, you were super nervous, you got more comfortable. Makes sense, yeah, you got more comfortable as you went. I mean, I think that definitely checks out with the 2 overtimes to start, but then you got some more comfortable wins near the end. I appreciate you being here, Mercy. If there's anything you want to say, anyone you want to shout out, say it in the text chat. And with that, we're going to end the interview. So thank you so much, Baby Zoo, for playing, and congratulations on advancing to the main event. With that, I'm going to do one last thing before we cut to a break, folks. Today is day 1 qualifiers. This is our schedule. We have went through match 1, so Fular, Baby Zoo is over, but next up is Skarmy versus Luke. It's going to be a lot of fun. Following that will be A versus Azard, and then Edwin versus Igor to end the day. An exciting one to end the day. So it's going to be a fun stream. Definitely check out the B stream while we're on break if you're interested. And with that, we're going to cut to a short break, but don't you worry. We will be back, so don't go anywhere. And yeah, with that, I'm going to quickly cut to a break. We'll see you guys momentarily. Oh, one moment. My timer's not quite working. One sec. Well, it's 5-minute break. I'm trying to get this, let me show you me for a moment. We're not going to cut to a break. I've got to sort this out, but in a moment, we'll be ready to roll. There we go. I've got to get a thing going. Sorry, folks. Trying to get a timer working. I had it working before. I don't know what happened. But we should be cutting to a break any minute. Welcome, Manhattan. Welcome, Manhattan. The first winner was Baby Zoo. Baby Zoo won, advancing to the next stage. How come I can't get this working? There we go. All right, folks. With that, we're gonna cut to a break. Like I said, don't go anywhere. We will be back in just a few moments to play the next game, Luke versus Skarmy. You're not gonna want to go anywhere. I'll see you guys after the break.
It's for you. It's all for you. 가만히 있으면 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야? I'm okay just the way I am. I'm okay with what I do. 지금이 들어도 상관없는데 이 끝
I'm muted. I was muted for the past about 20-30 seconds. What I was saying is that I hope you're excited. We're getting right back into the matches. First up is going to be Luke versus Skarmy. Well, I guess second up, but first up right now after the break, Luke versus Skarmy. I hope you're excited. I hope you're ready. I'm going to quickly get a poll going. Life is a highway. Yeah, thank you, Manhattan. Apologies about that. I hope you guys are getting ready for this match. First up, before we get started, I'm going to start a poll. Who do you think will win? And it's going to be Skarmy or Luke. Let me know your thoughts with the poll. I've got the poll rolling. We are all ready to go. Luke versus Skarmy. Let me know who you think will come out on top. With that said, both players are in the game, so any minute now we should be ready to roll. Alright, once everyone's confirmed they are ready, we will get right into the match. Like I said, it's going to be a blast. Reminder for any new viewers, I'm going to quickly switch to it. This is the schedule for the matches today. On the A stream, we have Skarmy versus Luke up right now, and then at the end of the day, we'll have A versus Azard and Edwin versus Igor. Going to be a lot of fun. Alright, with that, we're getting into the matches. So, without any further ado, here we go. Luke versus Skarmy. I hope you enjoy. Skarmy versus Luke there. Both players are in. The ping's not great, but they'll be alright. Here we go. Luke versus Skarmy. Who will come out victorious? We're going to switch to player POV. Here we are. We're starting with Skarmy, and he starts off with the shot on target. Doesn't quite get it in, but now he's actually hit it all the way back to his own end and is trying to get it over Luke. Can't quite do so, but I think so far Skarmy is looking the more deadly player. That said, mistakes can cost you, especially in 1v1. And the ball is now in Luke's court. Can he get the shot? He does, but there's a save from Skarmy. Already, this is faster paced play. I think I can tell. These players are playing faster than last match. Let me know your thoughts in the chat, but this seems like a faster paced matchup. Both players not playing defensive minded, not playing slow, methodical. They are playing quick, speedy shots. A chance for Skarmy, and it's in! Skarmy 50s it with Luke, puts it right in the back of the net. And Luke there, he's going to start off this series at a deficit. Just one goal, though, about 50 seconds in. And he got quite a few saves, shots of his own in the meantime. So I think we're up for a close one. We're up for a close one. We got Fular in the chat cheering on Skarmy. We got a lot of fans for Skarmy. I think Skarmy the favorite in this, I'd say, based on rank. A former GC, currently not in GC, but he's been GC in the past. That was nearly goal number 2, but a nice save from Luke. That said, Luke's a high-ranked player himself. Certainly not to be underdone. I would certainly not count him out as he gets a goal, tying up the game 1 goal apiece. Well played for Luke. He's got this game tied right up. So it's going to be a close one. We'll have to see who can do it better. There's a chance for Skarmy, and it's in! Skarmy, what was that? A brilliant dribble play, brained Luke there. I think Luke, he had a play on the ball, but he dove too early. I think he dove a bit too early, or maybe not early enough. Like, if he had dove a little bit earlier or a little bit later, he could have either got the save or got the tackle. Instead, he went for a tackle too late, and it was saved away. Or not saved away, sorry, just scored by Skarmy. Skarmy now taking a 2-1 lead, and I do think he's looked like the more talented player. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to win just because you have the better mechanics, but I think Skarmy is a bit of a wider toolbox. Let's see how he uses that flip reset, kind of to emphasize my point. Skarmy high-level play here. Let's see what happens. Nicely done, though, from Luke, not to be outdone. Ties this game right back up with a nice pop bump. Skarmy can't do anything as he's bumped out of the way. Those air dribble bumps are pretty OP in 1v1s, and when these high-level players know how to do them, it unlocks a whole different state of how you defend. Because you have to be worried about it. You have to be predicting it. Skarmy, a high-level player, but even high-level players, even pros, succumb to the air dribble bumps. So we'll have to see here how that plays out. If Skarmy puts in some air dribble bumps of his own, that's a nice touch to the sidewall, and it might give him boost and ball. It does. Skarmy, a bit of an air dribble. He actually takes it slow, decides to put it to the ground, and he actually gets a nice 50, but it's too high. And Luke could have a counter. Dangerous for Skarmy, but instead Luke opts for the wall, not the net. Well, let's see how this progresses. And it's actually going to progress into a goal for Skarmy out of nowhere. What was this? I take a moment to catch a breath, and Skarmy just races to the net, beats Luke, races for the goal, and it's in. It's in, and it's a clean goal on the side of Luke. Nicely done. Nice goal there on the side of Skarmy, taking a 4-2 lead, and I think that in the case of Luke, that's his first 2-goal deficit, and Skarmy obviously first 2-goal lead. So largest lead we've seen so far, and what a better time to do it. 2 minutes left in the game means that there's still time for a comeback, but you're starting to cut it out. Spam this party if you support Skarmy. We've got our first copy pasta of the day. Copy pasta. I said that wrong. Anyway, it's our first copy pasta of the day. Spam this party if you support Skarmy. I like it from Sear. Remove the in-game scoreboard. What you mean? What you mean, Manhattan? Ooh, nicely done from Luke. Is that what you mean? I don't know if it works. I don't know if it works right if I do that. Hold on, let me check this out. I guess that's, well, it keeps coming back, so hopefully it's not, I mean, it shouldn't be distracting in the in-game scoreboard. Here we go, though, an opportunity for both players, really, to make a name for themselves here. Saved, another shot. Lucas, he's got his opportunities here. If he can take them, he can score. Instead, it's going to be Skarmy defending yet again, but Lucas peppering this net with goals, but nothing comes of it. Nothing comes of it. It's unfortunate to come so close, do so much, yet be so far, and Skarmy is going to highlight that with another goal. Another goal for Skarmy, and it's now a pretty big lead, I think Luke's going to have a lot to overcome here. Let's see if what Luke can do. Can Luke make the 2-goal climb in 35 seconds, or will it be another goal for Skarmy? It is another goal for Skarmy. What? My goodness, what was that from Skarmy? Whoa, we just lost a lot of viewers. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I've been distracted this game trying to get some stuff updated, but we should be ready to roll in a moment here with an updated bracket from the last batch of matches. Here we go. Here's Skarmy. Another chance at a goal, and no, it is unfortunately for Luke. Unfortunately for Skarmy, not enough. But that said, he has a pretty massive lead. Certainly no problems winning out this game here. We've got spams in the chat. Spamming party if you support Skarmy. Also, let me know if you're supporting the other side. The fan vote is very split. 11 votes, 55% for Skarmy, 45% for Luke. Let me know who you're cheering on as Skarmy takes game 1. 1-0 Skarmy. Here we go into game 2. It could go either way, but, you know, Skarmy kind of looked a bit better there at the end of it. Actually. And in fact, Skarmy will start this game off with a bang! Skarmy off the sidewall. My goodness, what was this from Skarmy? Just gets it right over Luke. Luke pops it up. Skarmy says no thank you, and he puts it right into the net. Unbelievable. Nicely done from Skarmy there to get it in. Oh, nearly another goal there, but it is saved away. And then Skarmy scores his second of the game. Luke demolished, I believe. Let's see here. Not demolished, just out of the play. Another mistake from Luke. The defensive mistakes are starting to cost him here, and they will continue to cost him unless he can change things around. Let me know how it goes. Welcome, Edwin. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing good. How are you? We're in the midst of our tournament today, Rocket Rivals, a 1v1 tournament featuring 24 players battling out for 12,000 credits, and we are here in the qualifier. Luke taking on Skarmy. I'm not sure if he can pull out the victory here. Skarmy has looked quite the better. That said, it's not over till it's over. Let's see how this one rolls. Let's see how it rolls. Oh, what was this from Luke? Luke pops that right in. Nicely done from Luke. He manages to pop this over Skarmy and kind of give himself some fight, put himself back into the swing of things. There's always a chance, you know, there's always a chance you can come back in. If Luke comes back in this game, he ties the series right back up, and he really gives himself an opportunity to make a name of it. Let's see if he can do it. There we go, a chance for Skarmy, though, to put it right back to a 2-goal lead, and he slams that one home. Skarmy will not be stopped here. Luke, a great player, but struggling with the offensive prowess of Skarmy. We got Killer Ninja in the chat. How was your match, Killer? I heard you won in a sweep. How'd it go? Here we go, a chance. Oh, that's not a great touch from Skarmy. It might give Luke an opportunity, and he does snag the boost, and he actually gets a nice pop mid. Skarmy, he just can't do anything, and Luke gets his second goal of the game. Nicely done from Luke here, and on the side of Skarmy, you know, yeah, he was flopping around a bit, but he's out of boost, out of position, and nothing to be done. Yeah, congrats, Killer. You'll be advancing to the main event tomorrow. In the next couple days. Let's see how that goes. That said, Skarmy, an opportunity here off the kickoff. Luke, though, tracking the ball every bit of the way. Both players are starting to play a little bit more defensive. I think the last game started off with a flurry of offense, and the same thing happened here, but we slowly start to see the pace slow down a bit. As I say, the pace slows down. Skarmy nearly with the Doomsday dish. Can't put it in, but he does nab the boost. And he's got a nice chance here, but no, the counterattack from Luke. Skarmy just mispositioned by the tiniest of margins, the thinnest of pixels there. But that's what matters. Luke wins the 50, and he wins himself a tie game. He wins himself a tied game. I see, Killer, I see. He was close to winning, I see. Well, GG's indeed, and as you advance, you know, the main event will be getting some more players advancing throughout the day today. Any predictions, Killer, for how these matches will go, or how this particular match will go as Skarmy gets his 4th goal working his way around the defense. In this case, just Luke. But a nice pass to himself off the back wall, and yeah, Luke just misread that. And Skarmy slices him right up. The Killer Ninja in his villain arc, for real, for real. Welcome, DLWW4. Welcome to the stream. We're in the midst of a 1v1 tournament today, Rocket Rivals. The qualifiers today, and we'll be doing the playoffs over the next, Sunday and then the weekend after that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Skarmy, that was a nice save. You think Luke could have put a faster shot on target. Instead, it was too slow. Skarmy gets the save, and Skarmy will dice him up again on the other side. The offensive Skarmy is unstoppable right now. Luke just can't read these plays. He gets juked out time and time again, and Skarmy takes a 2-goal lead. Edwin cheering on Luke as we switch to his POV. Luke's got a chance here, but it's gonna come down to shutting down Skarmy. I think Luke knows how to score, and he can score even on Skarmy. But what Luke's been struggling with is just Skarmy's high octane offense. I think Skarmy really knows his stuff and really knows how to get around the defense, especially in this 1v1 format. And for Luke, he's going to have to just become a wall on defensive ends. If he doesn't, Skarmy's going to keep putting ones in the net. But you know what he can do? And I already said it. Luke can score with this beauty of an air dribble. He gets his 4th goal on the board. Right to the top corner. Brilliantly done from Luke. I haven't seen something like that in a while. Just a nice carry right into the top corner. And even a defender like Skarmy can't stop that one. Nicely done. We've got 15 votes in the chat. 60% of fans rooting for Skarmy. But we've got a nice contingent. 40% voting for Luke. Let's see if that'll be the difference. Luke can't get that one in, but he is going to get ball and potentially boost here. Let's see if he does. He does. And Skarmy, though, that might be enough for an open net. It taps it in, and he actually misses. A rare miss from Skarmy. That would have been a 2-goal lead. Instead, Luke manages to keep it 1, keep it clean, and he's got an opportunity to tie the game with a minute to go. We're getting into crunch time here. A 2nd goal for Skarmy would be devastating for Luke. On the flip side, a tie game for Skarmy would be devastating the other way. He has been in control this whole game, and to throw it up to an overtime would not be the way Skarmy wants this one to end. He gets it past Luke. There's a chance at a goal here if he races for it, and he does. Skarmy makes it 4-6 with 44 seconds on the clock. You have to imagine that might be the game. That might be the end. We'll see if he can seal the deal here with 44 seconds, or can Luke get some miracle goals and force an overtime? Some miracle goals to force an overtime is certainly possible. Let's see what he can do. It's a chance for Luke, but no, he misses, and then he misses while, circling his way around the ball. He had to take a faster shot. Instead, he wastes some time circling around the ball, and now he wastes even more time with a whiff, and it may be more than time. He may have cost himself a goal and the game. He does. Skarmy takes advantage of that rushed play from Luke. He rushed the ball, he whiffed it, and now Skarmy is going to take a 2-0 lead in the series. Pretty massive advantage in the series score if he can win this game here, and it's looking more and more likely. Let's see what he can do. Skarmy, he has noticed that Luke kind of just gave up on that play, and Luke kind of has given up on this game. And when you see this in a team environment, you imagine the teams talking things over. There is no timeout. There are no talking things over when it's just you. But maybe Luke and Skarmy can, or especially Luke, can use this time to mentally prepare himself for the next game. Because, yeah, this is starting to be a bit of a runaway. But it was a close game. The first game was a close game as well. And if Luke can really put it all together, can get this defense working, I believe that Luke can fight his way back into the series. It's going to be tough, though. A reverse sweep will be necessary for Luke. Skarmy will be taking a 2-0 lead and will be on match point. So Luke can't drop another game. It's a tough road. It's a tough road indeed, but it is one that he will have to walk if he wants to advance. Let's see what he can do. Let's see if Luke can walk that road, can get that reverse sweep. We're going to find out in the next game. Can I get an update on how the B stream is going, folks? I'm just curious how it's developing over there. Here we go, though. Skarmy versus Luke. Gonna be a fun one here. Let's see what can happen. It's an opportunity for Skarmy to get a lead early, and he does. Skarmy off this kickoff. What was this from Luke? Yeah, really there's not much to be said. I don't think he made any mistakes besides just a poor kickoff. But poor kickoffs will cost you in 1v1. Skarmy takes the lead in what could be the last time. That could be the last lead of the series for Skarmy. I do believe Skarmy is doing a speed flip kickoff, and maybe Luke hasn't seen that before. I'm not sure. Either way, Luke will tie this one up, and again, his offense is there. Luke has the toolbox to get these goals. He just needs to work on his defensive end, on his kickoffs as well. That said, though, Luke, a kickoff goal of his own of sorts. Yeah, normal speed flip from Skarmy. Yeah, it's indeed a speed flip. I think if you've never been exposed to a speed flip, it can be really tough to beat it. Here we go, though, a chance. A chance for Luke, and indeed he will. Skarmy, that's a miss, and that's going to be our first lead of the series for Luke. Luke takes a 1-goal lead here, 28 seconds into the game, number 3, and if he can hold on to this lead, he will force a game 4. Let's see how far Luke can go, or perhaps more likely, will Skarmy storm back and take the lead. Let's find out. A chance, but a save. Skarmy trying to force another goal, and instead Luke gets a save, and he might get a counterattack goal. If he's quick here, he will. He actually bumps Skarmy and rolls it, dribbles it in. Luke, the biggest lead ever. He's got 2-goal lead now. Pretty massive here. Skarmy's going to have to fight his way back into it. He has a 2-game lead, but you don't want to be dropping games. I'm sure Skarmy would love for this to end in a sweep, but let's see if he can get it done. If he can finish this in a sweep, or instead, will we see a bit of a difference here? Will we instead see Skarmy fight the back? I'm not sure. Let's find out. You know, Luke, though, it looks like he's going to force game 4. You know, he's winning these challenges. He's winning these 50s. He's starting to finally win kickoffs and get the goals. That would have been perfect timing if he scored a goal there. But he still is starting to get these goals, playing very well. He's going to have to get some saves as well, though, and that's a nice save from Luke. Nicely done, and a really nice a game for Luke as he yet again gets to go 4-1. Now Skarmy's coming undone. This is the biggest lead of the match for Luke, and really the worst Skarmy has looked. He has not looked this bad in any of the previous games, so definitely a bit of a wake-up call for Skarmy. He's going to have to change things up, shift up his game if he wants to win this in a sweep, or you know, prevent that game 4. Well, let's see how it goes. Skarmy, it's an opportunity. Save, though, by Skarmy. And in fact, it will be in. Skarmy, nicely done. Manages to keep his cool and score goal number 2. But he's got a bit more. He's got to do. He's got to score another couple if he wants to tie up the game, and another one after that if he wants to win it. Will Skarmy complete the comeback, or will Luke hold on to his lead? Let's find out here with about 3 minutes 20 to go. Luke dribbling the ball away. That's not a great touch. It's going to fall to Skarmy, but that says Skarmy doesn't have a lot of boost, so he's going to have to be a bit careful with what he does here. That was nicely put towards the center by Skarmy, but he couldn't follow up on his own touch. Couldn't quite follow up on it. And Skarmy there, though, will follow with a nice air dribble into the goal. What was this? Skarmy, I mean, brilliantly done, twirling through the air, and that was definitely savable by Luke, but he just didn't see it coming, and now it's just a 1-goal deficit. We went from 4-1, 3 goals up was Luke, to now he's only up 1, and Skarmy, this is a dangerous situation for Luke. We know Skarmy can score, and he does it again. Tie game. Luke has conceded 3 in a row, and we have a tie game. Unbelievable here, folks. Skarmy trying to win in a sweep. And you know, we're going to swap up the poll because I think that's worthy of asking around here. Do you think it's a sweep? Sweep? Question mark. Because this is looking like a sweep. Looking like a sweep as Skarmy gets goal number 5. He is unlocked. He is unleashed. And Luke can't do anything to stop him here. It seems unstoppable now. It's kind of crazy. This has been a game of runs. A game of runs. Originally, we had a lot of fast-paced play out of Luke. Now it's Skarmy scoring goal after goal as he gets goal number 6. Nicely done from Skarmy, building himself a nice 2-goal lead here. A bit of a extra cushion in case Luke scores a goal. And with a lot of time on the clock, though, there is certainly game to be played. There is time for Luke to go on a run of his own and tie this game right back up. Let's see if he will do it, or will Skarmy continue the run? That looks like it's going to be the latter. And indeed, actually not indeed, Luke gets the save. So it might have been a run extended for Skarmy, but he doesn't put on a speedy shot. He puts on a floater. Luke gets the save, and he would have got more, but I don't know what just happened. I mean, it's like I look away for a moment, and Skarmy has scored again. I think Luke gave Skarmy too much space here. Skarmy, when given space, Skarmy will score. It is inevitable that Skarmy's going to score these. Luke has to shut it down quicker than he is, as Skarmy takes a 3-goal lead. The run extends. Can the matches for tomorrow be revealed at the end of the stream? For sure. You know, we'll try and do it. We'll try and do the matches for tomorrow at the end of the stream. We'll have to obviously wait if the B stream's behind. I don't think they're that far behind, though. But you never know. Here we go, though. 7-4 in favor of Skarmy. Luke trying to prevent the sweep. If he loses this game, it's over. You know, I don't think I highlighted that enough. This is match point. The series is over if Skarmy can't get, if Luke can't fight back here. Skarmy will advance to the main event. Let's see, it's looking more and more likely that'll be what happens. Skarmy, that's a nice flip reset, and it's in. Skarmy wants it to end here. He wants it to end now. He wants to be in a 12,000 credit main event, and he is going to get there with flip resets like that. My goodness, folks. Alright, the B stream is at the same time. That's good to know. Good to know. If you know, I would say if Luke wants to forfeit, we can end the game here if you want to. Up to you, Luke. If he wants to end the series, we can end the series. I think I do think that you should play things out personally, but there is definitely a point, and I think that giving up in game 3 down a lot of goals is certainly all right. All right, GG's it is. That's it, folks. Skarmy takes the victory. All right, that's the game, folks. That's the end of that one. And as we end that, let me quickly scroll over to the desk view. Hello, hello. That was a nicely done, a well-played match on the side of Skarmy. He takes home the victory. And in a few moments here, we're going to interview him if he's available for it. If he's available, anyway. Let's see it. So 67% of you voted sweep. You were correct. It indeed was a sweep. GG's, everybody. Thanks, everyone, for playing. You know, I appreciate it, Luke and Skarmy. In fact, I actually did see Skarmy on a voice call, if I recall. So I believe he is just ready. Skarmy, I'm going to pull you in if you're all right with it. If you give me a moment, though, we're going to get it all set up for that. In the meantime, I have a couple things I want to do, and let me know how you're going in the chat. How is the B stream? What is the series score? How is it, you know, progressing? Let me know your how that's rolling. So a reminder, next up, it's not correct right now, but it's going to be A versus Azar. That one's going to be a lot of fun. Skarmy advancing to the main event, which will also be fascinating. We're getting a lot of high-level players into the main event, which is a lot of fun. Really enjoy that. And if you give me a moment, I'll be ready in just a second here. Wait a minute. I might have the wrong flag for somebody, but we'll fix it in a bit. I am juggling too many things here. Who's up next? It's a Zarg, right? Well, I'll sort it out in a bit. Here we go. Skarmy, gonna be on the line in just a second. Let me pull him in. Oh, I'm doing too many things. Here we go, though. Interview with Skarmy in just a few moments. Pull him in. Hey, Skarmy, can you hear me? How's it going? One moment. Can you say that again? Just testing the audio. Alright, I can hear you, but chat can't. So give me a moment. I'll get that sorted. We'll get that sorted in just a moment. sorry about this, folks. It's my end. My settings aren't quite correct, so let me fix this. Alright, try talking again.
Hello?
There we go.
Test.
There we go. They can all hear you now. So, Skarmy, congratulations on the win. How are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling good.
Awesome, awesome. Obviously, it was a sweep, but there were some moments, especially if I remember game 1 and then game 2, but especially game 1, that were a bit closer. So how did it feel when you started to, kind of break away and it started to run away?
In game 1, I was trying to figure out his playstyle and how to stop him. And I figured out that his air dribbles are deadly, so yeah, after I figured that out, I knew like how to stop him. Like in mid game 2 or game 3.
Very nice, very nice. So I definitely think we saw that. We definitely saw a marked difference in play by that third game. You were really slamming him, and it wasn't just the air dribbles. I mean, I noticed the kickoffs, and he actually commented on himself. So you're obviously speed flipping. It seems Luke isn't familiar with speed flips, or at least hasn't encountered them in 1v1s. So how much of a difference did you think the kickoffs made in the series?
Yeah, I like his kickoff is a little bit slow, so it was hard for me to take the kickoff. I was trying like many kickoff strategies, but yeah. He won some, I won some, but yeah.
Gotcha. And he did win some, but I definitely think the ones you won were more likely to result in a kickoff goal, at least from what it seemed.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good to see. I think of another question. So you're going into the main event. Obviously, we don't know who you're playing yet. Is there any one of the invited players, because you'll be playing one of the 8, that you would prefer to play? Obviously, this doesn't
Hussein,
impact.
Obviously.
Say again?
Hussein. Funi.
Hussein,
Fahmed,
gotcha.
I mean.
Or Funi,
Fahmed,
okay.
Fahmed.
Fahmed, gotcha. Yeah, for sure. That would be a fun matchup, and I don't know for sure. We'll figure that out at the end of the stream who you'll be playing, but it's gonna be a fun one either way. And because of the double limb nature of the bracket, there's a decent chance you'll run into you'll run into any one player. So we'll see how that goes. Is there anything you want to say? Anybody you want to shout out? Before we end the interview.
Yeah, my brother Filler, he lost the first match, but I'll keep winning for you, brother. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Thank you very much, Skarmy. Thanks as well, Fuller, who played earlier. And I hope you have a great day, Skarmy.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah, we'll see you. Good luck in the next matches. We'll see you on tomorrow, Sunday.
Thank you.
All right, goodbye. All right, and thank you again, Skarmy. I really appreciate it for the interview. And with that, we'll move. Let me transition over here. We're gonna move to a break, but before we do, I've got to fix this. Azard is not from Pakistan, Algeria. That's my bad. That's totally my bad. They are similar flags, but they are not the same. I should have noticed. If you give me a second here. I should be able to swap that out. There we go. Alright, sorry about that, Azard, but there we go. It's fixed. There we go. And let me get some music rolling again. We're done with the interview. Alright, sorry about that, folks. I didn't see chat. Here we go. Maria Mosen says GGG, and it was a great series. It was a great series. Rosie says you're going against a GC, so you're not stressed. Yeah, don't be worried. A is going to be a tough opponent, but you certainly have a chance. Certainly have a chance. And with that, we are going to get into the match, but we have a short break first. With that said, I think I'm going to cut it to break, and we'll see you guys when we get back. So don't go anywhere. Oh, if you do go anywhere, check out the B stream, but don't go anywhere, and we'll see you guys in just a few moments. Let me fix a couple things. So I'm always up in my next matchup, but here we go. That's it. I'll see you guys after a short break. Thanks for sticking around the stream. I hope you guys are enjoying Rocket Rivals. It's been an absolute blast. It's the Saudi E-League Grand Finals right now. I know there's other things, but we're playing right now. It's just the qualifiers, but we're gonna keep this stream going. And you know, if you end up watching the E-League Grand Finals, I also totally understand. You can have multiple things up at the same time. Just saying, you can watch on one half of the screen and have the audio for the one thing on, and watch the other thing with no audio on the other screen. Anyway, here we go though. Short break. We'll be back in a few moments. I'll see you guys for the next match. I've been muted. Darn it. I've done this again. I've done it again. Inspirational words indeed, Mr. 10. So inspirational. Well, welcome back to the stream, everybody. I'm very sorry for the delay, but we're going to be waiting just a little bit longer to get A into the match. That said, I've started a poll. Let me know who you think is going to win the series. We're waiting on A for a little bit, but if he doesn't show, he's got about 5 minutes to get in. If he doesn't get in, we'll find ourselves a replacement. That said, the match is just about ready to roll. Welcome, Jamie. Welcome to the chat. We're about a few minutes away from our third match of the day. And in fact, while we're waiting for him to hop on the game, let's pull up the schedule. Let's pull up the schedule. So here we are. Well, if you give it a moment, I forgot I have the long transition. We've got our third match today is A versus Azard, but we've got another one to follow that. A fourth match today, Edwin versus Igor, will be the finale for the day. And we've already seen Skarmy sweep Luke, and we've seen Baby Zoo 3-1 versus FLR. So a lot of fun, a lot of great matches have been played. And over on the B stream, Treepost 3-0'd Jay. That was what happened while I was on break. 3-0 Treepost over Jay. Additionally, earlier in the day, 3-0 Killer Ninja over ABAC. So a lot of fun happening on both streams. And right now, Visky vs. Matt is live. So yeah, on the B stream, they've got a match live right now. You can check it out in the pinned comment if you want to go check that out. In the meantime, though, we're going to be getting into our third match of the day any minute now. Waiting on a player, unfortunately, who appears to be unavailable. We'll work it out. That said, let me throw let me figure it out. We gotta figure out who the replacement would be. I'm not fully certain. Oh, we got someone to join Discord. Thank you, Owen, by the way. And thank you, any new subscribers. Sorry about this being so, unfortunately, been a bit disorganized today. It happens. It happens. There's a lot, takes a lot to run a tournament like this, and it's been a little bit disorganized. That said, we should be able to get somebody in, even if it isn't A. Let me say it. It appears A is a no-show, unfortunate, but that means we will have to get somebody else in. All good, all good. I believe ABAC's already played today. We're gonna have to get someone that hasn't played. Is there anybody in the chat that would like to play? Well, you might play against another GC. You never know, Rosie. That said, we gotta figure out who the replacement will be. If you give it a moment. In the meantime, I'm gonna swap it back so you guys can see my lovely face. It's not just a schedule. Boring old schedule. Like I said, we are waiting on A, but A is a no-show, so we're gonna have to get a replacement. It's unfortunate that people sign up for these things and end a no-show, but it happens. Life happens. We'll get somebody in. In the meantime, if you want to join, you can say something in the chat. You can also join the Discord. That's where we're trying to grab someone. Let me know in the chat. Is there anyone? I know we have a Jamie in the chat. Is there anyone, any new viewers? Maybe that Maria Mosin. Is there anybody that would like to play? This is your chance to hop right in. We got a mod. Welcome, welcome. Nick Thonison. Welcome, welcome. Is there anybody available to play? A is a no-show. You would be playing Azard. Rosie, Good Jelly. Here we go, though. Nick, so can you remind me what your in-game name is? And we'll get you in. We'll get you set into this match in just a moment. Yeah, Funi, A seemingly is not here. They're no show. Didn't say anything, but it happens. Nick Thonison. You're playing Rosie, that's what I'm saying. Welcome, Stormy Teacup. Oh, you're invited tomorrow. Wait, oh yeah, you're 9-pin. Sorry, Nick, I've been too confused. Stormy Teacup, are you in the tournament, or would you like to be? Doing good, Stormy. We're trying to get a replacement, and the fact that you guys all have different names on YouTube and Discord isn't helping this. But Stormy, if you want to play in the tournament, we are looking for a replacement right now. A, we're supposed to play Azard, but A is not available, so we're going to get someone else in. Yeah, Stormy Teacup. Let me know what your in-game name is, and also let me know what country flag you'd like to represent, and we'll get you in. We'll get you in. You don't have to be good. It's not a worry. Rosie, you're gonna have to play somebody. Rosie's trying to imply they're top 100 SSL. They're not. They're not. Sorry about the delay, folks. I know we're bleeding viewers. Starboard Lucky. All right. Are you in? I don't see you in the game. Well, what's your epic name? You have a friend, says Valkyrie. I saw that in the Discord. I thought you said your friend was unavailable. Oh, still need one? If Stormy gets in, we'll do Stormy, but we can always swap if necessary. Yeah, Stormy's gonna join. So Stormy, can you remind me what country flag you would like to represent? And then we'll get this all set up, folks. Shouldn't take too long. We'll be right in a jiffy. Oh, that's wrong button. So, it'll be a prime match. Probably still be... Starboard, what servers are you on? Because we were planning on doing European servers. I can always change, though. Starboard Lucky versus Azard. UK, yeah, that'll work. One moment. Azard versus Starboard Lucky. Alright, this will be good. This will work. Alright. Are you in the game? That's an important step in the process. Stormy, you gotta let me know when you're in the game. Nick, we don't know yet. We'll be setting the bracket at the end of the stream today. Yeah, Rose. Yeah, that's why I figured EU would work. Good. Alright, I forgot you're on console. Well, no worries. folks, when we get into the match here, and we will, it's going to be Starboard Lucky, who also goes by Stormy Teacup, versus Azar. So let me quickly update the view here. This is I'm accidentally updating something that is live. That's okay. Let's get that flag updated as well. That's clearly way too big of an image. There we go. That's fixed. Starboard Lucky versus Azard. There we go. Alright. All fixed up. It's going to be a fun series. Either way. I see Starboard Lucky is in, so we're going to get right into things. Starboard Lucky versus Azard. Let's do it. Go, folks. Our third match of the day, Azard versus Starboard Lucky. Let's see how it goes. Might have to change this name. It's a bit too much. Starboard. That's how we'll do it. There we go, folks. Starboard Lucky versus Azard. Gonna be a blast. Let me know in the chat who you think's gonna come out on top. I'm gonna have to change up the poll, obviously. I think this is a bit more even of a match, if I'm going to be blunt. I think Azard has more of a chance here. Starboard Lucky also has more of a chance than they would have had against A. Ooh, a nice goal to start us off. Starboard Lucky 1-0 on the board. Nicely done. Nicely done indeed. It's a good start, and it's gonna you know, leave it so that although Azard certainly has a chance. Yeah, Starboard Lucky, you know, not to be underestimated here. Azard, though, that might be a tie game, and it will be. Azard ties this right back up at 1 apiece with the nice glitch to their goal explosion, or whatever that's called. Nicely done from Azard, and we have a tied series, tied game. It is a tied series, but a tied game in game 1 of the series. What's up with the UK flag? Is it supposed to be the English flag? Did I make a mistake? Let me go back and see what he said. He said UK. Let me know, guys, because I think I've made some mistakes in the past. If you want English versus UK flag, just let me know, and that way I'll fix it when you're playing to be one or the other. You know, if you want England, because I know it's a different flag than the UK. As Azard, though, you know, not to be you know, forgotten, gets goal number 2, gets a lead on the board, the first lead of the series for Azard. Nicely done. Let's see what Azard can accomplish now. Up a goal with 3 minutes 30 to go. Starboard Lucky certainly not down, but not out. That's for sure. Gonna fight their way back into it. Oh, I got you. You just don't like the flag action. Azard, that's another goal for Azard. A 3-1 lead now. Just Starboard Lucky, classic boost over ball scenario. They went for boost in a situation that they probably shouldn't have. They probably shouldn't have, but they went for the boost, and it's cost them. It has cost them here. An inopportune time, but you know, at the inopportune moments, they still count. They still count. Whew. Another chance for Starboard. Another bygone time with no goals. So Starboard, a lot of good shots, but Azard with some nice saves, some good defense, and Starboard can't put anything in. Meanwhile, down the other end, more shots from the side of Azard. That's actually a brilliant save from Starboard, but they're going to have to follow it up with another save, and they can't do it. Azard, the dribble, rolls it in. You imagine this should have been saved by Starboard. They had a lot of opportunities to rush this ball to get the save, and instead they backflip, and it's cost them. It's cost them. But yeah, Funi's saying the England flag, or the UK flag, has too much stuff going on in it. Too many colors. The England one is better. Isn't it the exact same number of colors as the American flag? It's 3. It's 3 colors. It's a lot of stripes, though. Not as many stripes and stars as the... Well, you guys don't even have stars, but you know what I mean. I think the USA flag is even more complicated. Azard, though, another goal. They are now on track for a Brazil, kind of out of nowhere. We had a close start to the game, and then suddenly Azard's run away with it. Azard has run away with it. Kind of shocking how quickly things can turn. With that said, though, we're gonna have to see how the cards, how the cookie crumbles for Starboard Lucky. There's about half the game to go, and yeah, you're down 4 goals, but a 4-goal comeback is possible. Starboard should not be giving up. They should be fighting with all their might against Azard and try and get back into things. Let's see if they can do it. You're patriotic to England. I gotcha, Funi. I gotcha. Too many stripes, says Rosie. Need Starboard forced into his own corner. Starboard's going to have to make a change, and they're going to have to do it quick. If they don't, they're going to struggle. They're going to struggle here. And in fact, that might be just in, and it will be after another touch from Azard. Pops that one in, and yeah, there was just nothing the defense could do. Starboard, he's tried his best, but he keeps conceding the goals, and we are staring down the barrel of our first Brazil of the day. Let's see if Azard can make it happen. Do we get a Brazil? Do we get the meme score? That's a nice kickoff. That's the start you want to see if you're cheering for it. Let's see what happens. And indeed it will be! It's in! Arlen Fire Azard has the Brazil over Starboard Lucky. Unfortunate times for Starboard, and it really does cost him here. They concede, and it's not just the meme score, it's the 6-goal differential. This game's pretty much done and dusted. And in fact, folks, the wrong poll was up, so I'm going to start a new poll with the correct information. Who wins the series? And now you know how Game 1 is gone, so that probably is going to impact your vote, but still, who do you think wins the series? Is it Starboard, or is it Azard? Let me know your thoughts. I have placed the poll in the chat. Crickstra, Washed, Azard, Arlen. I don't know what language you're speaking, Kickstra, but we can only speak English here. I can't moderate in other languages, unfortunately. But Kickstra, if you're asking what rank these players are, they are not Grand Champ, that's for sure. Here we go, though. Azard playing very well for the rank they are at, which I believe is somewhere in the Diamond range. Let's see if they can finish the job here, end the game with the Brazil, or will there be another goal from Starboard? Not quite. Now there's a chance for a goal down the other way, but a nice stop by Starboard to keep that from being a counterattack goal. Yeah, Scarmy, you come back to a Brazil. It indeed is a Brazil. Let's see if Starboard can, force a goal here to not end on a Brazil. But no, it's looking like we're going to end on a Brazil here as the time dribbles away. Oh no, it's an own goal! An own goal from Starboard to end in Brazil. We will not end in Brazil. A brilliant play from Starboard to get in the head of Azard. I like it. I like this play from Starboard. So nicely done. Ends game 1 with a loss, but Azard you know, it's only one game. They're going to have to win another couple to win this series, and I'm not certain for sure that they'll do it. Welcome, Kickstra. A little bit English. All right, yeah, no worries if you don't speak a lot of English. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a tournament. I hope you enjoy. We've got players obviously representing, Azard representing Algeria, and Starboard representing UK, and it's 1-0 for Azard. Let me make sure the barrel is updated correctly, and it is. So 1-0 up for Hazard. Starboard's going to have to fight back into this one. RL Fire, yeah, I don't quite know what that means. Does it have a meaning? If anyone knows. That'd be interesting if it did have a meaning. Ah, you're Belgium. You're from Belgium. Very nice. We actually have... Don't we? Do we not? I think we might have a player from Belgium at some point in the tournament. Maybe on the B stream. But that's a good point. If anyone, by the way, if you're interested, there is a B stream. When there's a break on this stream, there's action on the other stream. You can go check it out. Starboard Lucky, though, there's action on our stream right now with this brilliant goal from Starboard. It has to be said, Starboard has, the one thing they have done right is they've started off both games with the first goal. And, you know, starting off with the lead is very important. Certainly very important. Welcome, DJ Vinci. Welcome to the chat. We got a sub already, DJ Vinci. We already got the sub. You're too late. You're too late. That said, there's a chance here for Azard to get the victory. Also a chance for Starboard Lucky. You know, something I should have mentioned for Starboard Teacup is I don't know if they're available the next 3 days, because if they win this, they qualify themselves for the main event. But, you know, we might not have to worry about that if Azard takes the victory, as Azard gets another goal here. They got the 8-1 victory, and now they've gotten a goal tying up this game. Let's see if they can do it. All right, no worries, EJ Vinci. Yep, there is a grand final on, so you can go check that out if you're interested, and then come back here. Hope you have a good one, DJ Vinci. But yeah, I appreciate all the new viewers. So Kickstra, anybody else, thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoy. If you do, you know, maybe try and watch more tournaments like this in the future. I host all kinds of stuff like this, and if you want to watch, you know, subscribe and stick around. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Here we go, though. Azard. Oh, that's a nice demo from Starboard, and maybe they can take advantage of it to get themselves another lead here. And they will with a nice shot. Is that enough? It is. Azard can't reach, can't get the save, and Starboard Lucky has a 2-1 lead off the nice dribble and then pop over the defender. So nicely done from Starboard. Gets himself the lead, and that's really good news. I think if you're on the side... If you're on the side of Starboard, if you're a fan of Starboard, right now 100% of the vote is for Azard, by the way. But if you are a fan of Starboard, you want to see them get these leads later in the game. And yeah, it's still early in the game, but this is the latest lead Starboard has held. Last game, they conceded pretty early on, lost their lead. That said, at least they're having leads, but it won't stick around as Azard ties the game right back up. Right back to another tie. Azard playing very well. To be expected, but still has to be said. Just a good, nicely played from Azard to tie this game up and try and force, you know, a larger victory. Again, they had an 8-1 win in game one. You have to imagine they can get a large win like that again. There's a chance though. Starboard just pops it in, and you know, Starboard somehow, some way, they are keeping themselves in this game. They've got a dumpster fire for a player banner, and that was kind of depicts their game one performance. I just combined words there, but I meant to say depict their game one performance because it was a bit of a dumpster fire. They lost 8-1, but somehow they have changed it up. They have you know, altered the narrative and taken lead after lead. You know, every time Azard scores, they take the lead right after. I think Starboard, this is their best game in Rocket League yet. And if they can keep this up, they can certainly win this series. Let's see if they can do it. Azard trying to go on to match point up 1-0 right now, but they're behind and they're going to have to fight their way back into it. In the meantime, I'm going to take this quick time to note that if you are a recurring viewer and you've already subscribed, one way you can support me, which is completely optional, but it is an option now, is by becoming a member for the channel. Members of the channel unlock different perks, so there's all kinds of perks, and you're can check it out by looking. There's a link in the description. You can look at all the different things. As there's a score from Azard tying up the game. Nicely done from Azard. But yeah, basically, you know, for different monthly amounts, you can just unlock different perks, and it's a great way to help the channel, and I'd love it if you would look into that. Obviously, completely optional, and only support to the means you can. So, thank you for everyone that does support. Our one member right now is Twisted Tide, so thanks, Twisted Tide, for being a member. I appreciate it. Diamond member right now. Here we go, though. RL Fire putting it into the corner. Let's see what they can do. Not a lot. Instead, Starboard's going to get the ball. And, you know, we've seen this trend. Starboard scores after Azard does and gets the lead back. Let's see if it happens one more time. Oh, no. It's looking like the trend is broken. Azard has an open net. Certainly they don't miss this, and they don't. Azard takes their first lead of Game 2. And with 2 minutes to go, maybe that's enough. Maybe that's the difference maker to win this game and force a match point scenario. Let's see if they can do it. RL Fire Azard wins that kickoff, vying for perhaps a larger lead. Instead, Starboard Lucky is going to get the ball, and they're going to get a chance at this. Can they tap it in? No! Oh, the double tap goes awry, and Starboard Lucky, unfortunately, can't quite put it in. And, oh no, RL Fire gets the counterattack goal. Poor Starboard Lucky. They should have done a bit more with the ball there. Instead, they kind of just left the ball to Azard, and you can't be doing that. Azard can counter in a jiffy. Right back down the other way, and yeah, Starboard Lucky looking not so lucky with the way this game's gone. Not so lucky after all. Let's see if they can change things around, if they can get a win here. And really kind of tie up the series. That's the play they're going to need to make as they get the demo and the goal. Starboard Lucky wants this game. They're down to a 1-goal deficit with the demo. Nicely done from Starboard. And if they're going to win this game, they're going to need to change up the style. Get physical. I like it. I think that's exactly what Starboard needs to potentially win this game and the series. I mean, it all starts one game at a time, though, and that's the key for Starboard. Let's see if we see more aggressive, more physical play as the series progresses. That's physical. That's aggressive. A nice dunk. RL Fire has been beaten. That's a second beat. It's a shot. It's on target. Not quite, and it's also too slow. That's a nice bump, though, from Starboard. If they can take advantage, they could score, but instead, the ball will go sideways. Azard's going to get a chance at it here. Starboard with the whiff. That's an unfortunate whiff. It's going to leave Azard with a chance on net, and Azard doesn't miss these. 6-4. Azard, watch match point. Yeah, I was. I'm hungry, Invincible. I've been streaming for a bit now. But here we go. A minute to go now. Starboard Lucky. What can they do against Azard? I appreciate it, Kickstra. Yeah, RL Fire playing very well right now. That said, Starboard trying to get the game within reach. Instead, it remains a 2-goal deficit, but there's an opportunity. Azard missed, and that would have been a tough angle, but there was an open net chance for Starboard. Just a very tough angle. They don't make it. Instead, the ball goes to the sky, and now Starboard, they're going to have to get a clear and a chance on that here with 27 seconds. I think they need to score this. If they don't score this, the game's pretty much over. They went for the air dribble bump, a nice idea of a play, but they don't connect on the bump part of it. And that means that with 15 seconds, they are pretty much out of time. They have to score with some time left on the clock or they are done. That's actually nice. It's down the field. It might be on target. It is, but it's saved away by Azard. And in fact, that will be the game. That will be it. Done and dusted. Azard on to match point versus Starboard Lucky. Do they get a goal for the road? No. That's it, though. Azard on match point. GG indeed. Starboard Lucky played a much better game there. Kept it very close. But they have now fallen down 2 games to 0. You know, they're on the ropes. If Starboard Lucky loses next game, they are out of the tournament. Welcome, also anyone 488. Welcome. This is a tournament. So I am running a tournament called Rocket Rivals. It's just my own tournament with viewers. And the way it works is this part is a single elim qualifier. So There are 16 players fighting it out for 8 spots in the main event. Then when we get to the main event, it's a double elim bracket featuring 1v1 matches, all the players playing in 1v1 matches. The top 4 participants will win their share of 12,000 credits. It's going to be an absolute blast, and this is only day 1. This is only the qualifier. There will be 3 more days of this, tomorrow and then next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So a lot of fun Rocket League on the on the slate. And if matches keep going this way, it's going to be a blast. Starboard Lucky keeping it close here with yet another goal. Now, yeah, they've dropped both their previous games, but this is the 3rd game in a row where they get the early lead. They get the first goal, and they've gotten better and better about holding on to their leads as the time is going on. Let's see if they can finally hold on to this lead versus Azard and really like stake their claim and win this game, start their way towards a reverse sweep. That's another point. These matches, at least today, are all best of 5. So it's not just one game of Rocket League. You play a whole series. And you have to truly be the better player to, take home the victory here, advance to the main event. Azard, so far, Azard has been the better player. But, that might change. There's no guarantee that Azard can keep up the hard work and win this series out in a sweep or otherwise. Especially if Starboard can get some, more goals on the board, get a bit more offense rolling. Let's see if they can do it. Or will Starboard Lucky extend the lead to 2? Let's find out. Any more questions also, anyone? Or did that explain the tournament to you? Oh, Starboard, a breakaway goal out of nowhere. Azard taps the ball the wrong way. Starboard Lucky actually doesn't tap it. They just miss contact entirely. Nicely done. Nicely done on the side of Starboard Lucky. They've got a 2-goal lead, their biggest lead of the tournament. Let's see if they can hold on to it. Also, anyone, great question. Can we play together? So I do all kinds of show matches, fun matches on stream. Sometimes I do viewer matches where I'm playing with and against viewers, but I don't really play ranked with people. Although there is a difference. There's something new, and I'll just mention it. This is probably not what you were asking about, but if you want to become my highest level member, a Grand Champ member, you every month will get 30 minutes of playtime with me, just the 2 of us in a duoing up or whatever game mode you want to play in Rocket League. So if that's something that interests you, that is $20 a month. It's an option now. That would be the only way that I can guarantee 100% we will play together is if you bought that. That said, it is completely optional. I don't, recommend that. And if you are certainly all right with playing in viewer matches, we do viewer matches quite frequently on stream, and there's always a chance you'll get into one of those. The bracket will be at the end of the stream. So yeah, the bracket for tomorrow will be revealed at the end of this stream. Anyone that wants to check it out, it's going to be a blast, the tournament. Well, Booney, that would be up to you. If someone did get the highest level and they did opt to use their playing Rocket League with me, we can do whatever you want. If you want to do ranked, awesome. Awesome. If you don't want to do ranked, we don't have to do that. And it would put us in high level lobbies. I think the highest level lobbies I have played in, in actual ranked, is Champ 3. I've played with Champ 3s before in 3v3. Yeah, it's quite hard. It's quite difficult. Not impossible though. Not impossible. Well, I appreciate it also, anyone. Like I said, completely optional, but it is an option. It's there. Which, by the way, thanks everyone for getting us, to so many subscribers. Once we pass 500, I'm now a YouTube partner, which is pretty cool to see. Starboard, I've been distracted. Let's get back to the game. Starboard's been playing the game of their life as they get a 3-1 lead. Starboard Lucky. This has looked the first game, even last game where they played so well. This is the first game where, to me, it looks like they're going to win. I think Starboard Lucky is going to force game 4. It certainly looks like that. See you also, anyone. I hope you have a good one. Hope you have a good one. Yeah, this is going to be an absolute blast here at the end of this game. Let's see if they can get the job done. Starboard Lucky, they do. They nailed that one into the net. Nicely done for Starboard Lucky. Thinks it right in 4 goals to 1. Brilliantly done. And they are going, if they do win this game, they force game 4. They keep the series alive. And their hope to reverse sweep start to get ever so much higher. Ever so much higher. That Kickstra cheering on Azard. I'm sorry, Kickstra. But if it makes you feel better, Azard has a lot of opportunities to win the series. They've got at least 2 more games after this, even if they drop this one. Here's a chance on the dribble. Can't quite get the goal that time, but that's a nice beat. That might be a goal if they reverse into it. Nope, instead Starboard Lucky will see that one away. It's a close series though, a very close series. Let's see if either player can get to finish the job here, get the job done. Azard an opportunity, and Azard will score. Nice for Azard. 2 goals down now, but there are 48 seconds. Certainly enough time if they can get some kickoff goals in. Here we go, Azard vying for the comeback, but the kickoff doesn't go their way. Starboard Lucky, an opportunity to extend the lead. Instead, Azard actually gets it by him, and that's really good for Azard. If they get a goal here, they are still in this game, still on the road for a sweep. It's unlikely, but it's certainly possible if they score one more. Let's see what happens. Starboard just has to hold on to this lead. They don't manage to hold on to the ball, but they don't necessarily need to if they can get a nice 50, and they do. Stoic on the defense, and Starboard might score off that. Not quite, but they didn't need to score. They just have to hold on to their 2-goal lead with 15 seconds to go. Shouldn't be too difficult, and yeah, they see that ball central. 10 seconds now. RL Fire Azard running out of time. That will do it. Starboard Lucky forces game 4, keeps this series alive. It's going to be 2-1, but it's still match point for Azard. Two to 1, folks. This is a close one. A very close one indeed. Let's see if Starboard Lucky is going to pull it out, or will 92% of the chat be correct? You know, most of you are voted for Azard. We have 12 votes in. Almost everybody, I think all but one voter have voted for Azard. Let's see if that's what happens here. Welcome, Tidy, or Ty, I think that's how you say it, Tidy. Welcome to the chat, asking how you can join. Unfortunately, this tournament is already full, but if you want to participate in future tournaments of mine, you can check out my Discord. The link is in the description. That is where I got people to sign up for this event. You can also subscribe to my channel and keep up with my community tab. That's where I post when I am looking for people to sign up for events like this. And in general, you know, just stick around the stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. There is always a chance we get a sub in, so if you want to stick around the stream today, it's unlikely, but if someone no-shows, you would, there's a chance you could sub in from the chat. Yep, Tidy, I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. You know, there's a lot of fun matches to be had. Here we go, Starboard Lucky. Can they sink that one? And they do. Starboard Lucky gets that one in the net. And they take a lead here. And, you know, I've never on our channel have we had a reverse sweep come all the way and win. At least as far as I recall. And this may be the chance. This may be the opportunity. Starboard Lucky, they have scored first in every game, all 4 games. And they are looking like the better player at this point than Azard. So Azard's going to have to really change things around. Let's see if they can do it. Starboard Lucky trying to put that one in, and they will. Starboard Lucky's on fire right now. Azard, I'm not quite sure what's happened. It's like a different Azard. They're whiffing left, right, and center. That there was a pretty poor whiff, and it's left them in a bad spot for the rest of this series. They're going to have to, you know, change things up if they want to win. Let's see if they can do that, if they can make a difference here. If not, they're going to go down. Starboard Lucky, there's an opportunity, and it's in. Starboard Lucky fires it into the top left corner, and they take a 3-goal lead, a massive advantage on their road to a reverse sweep. The road to a reverse sweep looks ever more likely here. Game 5 starting to look like it could be a reality. Let's see if they can do it. Let me know your thoughts in chat. Is the reverse sweep a reality? In fact, I'm going to start up a new poll. As Azard finally gets a goal. That's nice. On the board for Azard. But what better a time to ask the question? Is this going to be a reverse sweep? I'm not sure. Let me know your thoughts. Reverse sweep? Or instead, will Arlen Azard take the victory? Let me know the thoughts. Azard's the GOAT, says Krikstra. And, you know, Azard's been playing very well. He's indeed pretty goated. Wait a minute. Do you know Azard? I thought this whole time you were just a random new viewer, but it would be actually really funny if you were friends with Azard. That would make this make more sense. Oh, there's a chance for Starboard. Azard has to save it, and no, it's an own goal from Azard. Unfortunately, Azard struggling here as Starboard Lucky counts his lucky stars, and he got that one. I mean, that should have been a save from Arlen. Unfortunately for Arlen, it wasn't a save, and he is conceded, and now he's down 4 goals to 1. That said, he's won 2 games, so he can still afford to drop this. He still can afford to drop this as he gets another own goal. I mean, Azard, I'm not sure what's happening here. Azard, like, what's happening? I mean, the game's running away from you, buddy, especially if you get own goals like that. Your controller disconnected. Unfortunate, unfortunate. You're on keyboard. Oh, no. Wait, when did it disconnect? Azard's on keyboard. That's no good. We'll have to give him some time after this to maybe fix the controller. Welcome, Ram. Welcome, Ram. A lot of fun matches today. This one is our 3rd match today. We've got 1 more to follow. This was looking like a sweep until suddenly Azard's been struggling, and now there's a chance that Starboard Lucky can take home the victory here, force a game 5, and then finish off the reverse sweep. So, Tidy, great question. How do I sign up? So, after you've joined the Discord, if I had signups live, which right now there aren't any signups live, you would sign up by checking out the tournament page and looking in the signups channel. In fact, you should see a signups channel for this crew fight right now, which is where you can see where all the people that signed up and when they signed up, which was obviously quite a few days ago. If you want to sign up for it to be a sub, just put your name down there. But just so you know, it's unlikely that you'll be put in for this tournament, for the record. But that in the future, that's how you would sign up. Welcome, HUD. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a great day, HUD. We're in the midst of our tournament, Rocket Rivals, a 1v1 tournament featuring 24 players battling it out for 12,000 credits. Starboard Lucky and Arlen Fire Azard are here in the qualifier. The winner of this series advances to the main event. The loser is eliminated from the tournament, and Starboard is trying to be that player that advances. They started off this series losing 2 games. Now they've somehow battled their way back, and if they win this game, they force game 5. The reverse sweep is a very real possibility here, and with Starboard's 6th goal, it's looking ever more likely. We had a Brazil. A reminder, we had a Brazil. Azard Braziled Starboard Lucky. Somehow, some way, now it's looking like Starboard might get a Brazil the other way. This is the wildest of matches, and yeah, we have a partial explanation that Arlen Fire Azard has a disconnected controller, but this is still a bit unfortunate that they're dropping the games here when it matters the most. Yeah, it's totally typical. It's totally typical. Welcome, XPXZY. Welcome, welcome to the chat. We're having a nice, fun tournament here. Azard, you know, they're struggling, but they got a nice goal here. They got a nice goal here. The struggle is real, but at least they're keeping the score somewhat respectable. There will be no Brazil the other way, so Azard will remain the only player that got a Brazil, successful Brazil. The reverse sweep, though, is on. The reverse sweep is on. We've got spams in the chat, copy pastas to help out Azard. You know, a bunch of people were voting for Azard. Now a bunch of people are voting for the reverse sweep. Let's see how it goes down. Ran W saying no. I'm assumingly cheering on for Starboard Lucky. Thank you to whoever subscribed. We got a new subscriber. If you're a new viewer and you are enjoying the stream and you want to see more, consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it, and it'll help you, get notified when I go live in the future. I also put out Rocket League Esports videos. You might want to check some of those out. Lots of stuff on the past season of RLCS and a few things from this off-season. Here we go, though. Azard nearly got a goal, but with 20 seconds to go, it is safe to say that will be the game. Azard drops it. Starboard Lucky forces game 5, and the reverse sweep is possible here. Let's see If let's see if they can do it. We got cards in the chat to help out Azard, and Azard's gonna need it as we go into the next game here. Game 5 for all the marbles. Let's see who can take it home. As we get some garbage time here, a 0-second. They're keeping the ball up. That will be the game. The ball hits the dirt. And that's it, folks. We're here. We're here. Game 5. Reverse sweep is on the line. Alright, we got a remake. But we're going to remake because we're going to be playing on on Champions Field, our first Champions Field of the day. Going to be an absolute blast. We got a controller issue. But once that controller is fixed, we'll be getting right into things. We've got a lot of fans of Azard, and Azard's going to need it. Hopefully their controller gets fixed, and they'll be right into things. In the meantime, I'm going to quickly swap over, so you guys can see my lovely face while we wait for Azard's controller to be fixed. Shouldn't be too long at all, but you never know. You never know. Let me know your guys' thoughts on how the matches have been rolling. We got 70% believe in the reverse sweep. Now down to 64. Ram saying it's Starboard's lucky. Like W Starboard lucky. Sorry, his name is Starboard lucky. Duh. And then Mercy says whoever comes out victorious here is going to have the worst game differential. They will. Yeah, they will have the worst game diff. But that's just because it was our closest game of the night so far. It's been an absolute blast, folks. Our first game 5. Everything on the line. All the marbles down to this one last game. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully RL Fires are ready soon. They're still grabbing their controller. So we've got spam this card to help out Azard. Do any of the Starboard fans have a copy pasta for Starboard? Maybe like alright, let's just go. Alright, we're going into Champs Field with a broken controller Azard. Let's see what happens. Anything can happen, but it's looking like Starboard's game to lose. It's looking like Starboard's game to lose. And with that, we're going to transition right back to Game 5. Starboard versus Azard. Everything is on the line, folks. Everything is on the line. The players wishing each other luck. Let's see how it goes. Great question, Ishan. A is not available yet. A is not playing. They were a no-show. Stormy Teacup says good luck. And indeed, these two players, they're going to need that luck. It's been a very close one. Yeah, no play. A did not play, Sean. A did not play. Starboard Lucky versus RL Fire Azard has been an absolute blast, though. This is a series that has gone the distance. In our first Game 5 of the day, Starboard Lucky will score goal number 1. Starboard Lucky gets goal number 1. And surprisingly, this series is right. Look, it could be a reverse swing, folks. I mean, I've mentioned it, I've said it, but like this is a reality. Starboard Lucky has scored first in every game, and the 2 games they lost, especially game 2, they still looked somewhat decent. Game 1 was kind of a blowout for Azard, but you add that all to the fact that Azard's controller is broken and they're playing on keyboard. I mean, this is looking like reverse sweep central right now. If Azard gets a goal, you know, I shouldn't speak too soon. Azard putting up a valiant effort. And, you know, you wouldn't even be able to tell they're on keyboard with that goal. Off the wall, brilliance from Azard. We have a tie game. Reverse sweep. Let me know if you're cheering on the reverse sweep or not in the chat. The fan vote's pretty split. Could go either way. Azard doesn't want a reverse sweep, and they're going to prove it with that goal. Kickoff goal for Azard. What was this from Starboard? Just looks like a mistake from Starboard. Of the worst variety, a missed kickoff. A missed kickoff. Flip and Spin is coming back next year, you say, Invincible? I mean, it's cool. I would like to have more off-season lands, so I don't mind that at all. Here we go, though. What can Starboard Lucky do? They've had, you know, a lot of great performances so far, but if they struggle in the game that matters the most, Game 5, they're going to be up. They're going to, have heads in their hands, be upset at themselves, because that is not the game you want to struggle with. Starboard gets a little bit greedy, rushes the ball when they perhaps shouldn't have, and Hazard gets an easy goal over the top of Starboard. Unfortunately for Starboard, that was just right over his head, and he's down 2 goals now, struggling here. Let's see if he can do it. Spam this star for Starboard, I assume. So the star to help out Starboard. Let's see what Starboard can do. They had an opportunity there, but they couldn't put it in. And Hazard is running away with it. Folks, especially if Starboard's missing their recovery. I mean, you got to recover faster than Hazard. You were giving Hazard an open net to shoot at. He just didn't realize it. Now Starboard tries to put it central. That's not going to be on target, but it might be enough for a pass to themselves. No, a demo from Hazard prevents that from being a reality. Hazard now collects the boost, full boost in the tank. They've got the ball as well until Starboard takes the ball away. It's an open net. I don't know if they knew it, but if Starboard shot fast enough, that was an open net. Instead, they might concede the counter. What have they done? Starboard leaves the ball hanging, and Hazard is up 4-1. Oh, in the closest series yet, Hazard levels up. It's like a sandwich. Like they start off strong, then the middle is like a completely different part, and now they're sandwiching the series with some wins. If Hazard can pull this out, and another kickoff goal would certainly cement that fact. But no, Starboard keeps it 3, the differential, and 3 goals is a lot, but it is recoverable. All they've got to do is recover from this, 3-goal differential on the losing side, and they certainly can come right back into the game. Let's see if they do it. Do they? They do. Starboard gets 1 goal, and it's the start of a road. It's the start of a road to get back into this game and keep the reverse sweep hopes alive. 67% of chat voting for the reverse sweep. Let's see if they can get it done. Welcome, Jaden Hernandez. Unfortunately, we are doing a tournament today, so unfortunately for you, I won't be able to play with you. I'm not even playing. We're spectating. We're watching a Rocket Rivals 1v1 tournament. These players are trying to make it to the main event. This is the qualifier, the second to last match of the day. But, yeah, you'll have to play another day. And, I mentioned it, but I'll say it again for any new returning viewers. If you want to play in events like this or in future streams, subscribe to the channel. That's how you get notified. You can see more streams. And if you also want to be in tournaments like this, check out my Discord. Link is in the description. That said, Hazard is piled on goal number 5, and Starboard Lucky has half the game to come back 3 goals. It's not necessarily likely, but it is much more likely than after game 1. I think Starboard has really shown their stuff and really keeping it a bit closer. Here we go. RL Esports, goal number 6, as I was distracted by chat. Kickstra in the chat doesn't speak much English. They're from Belgium. But unfortunately for Starboard Lucky, and unfortunately if you're Kickstra, who is a fan of Hazard right now, yeah, you can see the POV there. Starboard not happy with himself, moving his player cam all around. He is not feeling it. He's got a lot of road to come back. 2 minutes to do so. It's tough, but it's possible. I don't speak French. Sorry, Kickstra. I don't speak French. I don't know if anyone in the chat does, but you couldn't speak French in the chat anyways. And I do feel bad about that. I know sometimes people struggle with English. That's rough. But I have to moderate my chat, and I can't moderate other languages. Here we go. Starboard Lucky trying to make a comeback, trying to keep the reverse sweep alive. They've done so well to force a game 5, but for it all to crumble now would be a big disappointment. Arlen Fire Hazard, it's the opposite. He wants to make sure his tournament doesn't crumble apart, and it won't, with a goal number 7 from Hazard. 5 goals to better now, 1 minute 24 to go. That could be the final dagger, the nail in the coffin that puts Starboard Lucky out of the tournament and keeps Hazard in. Hazard almost just about ready to advance to the main event. All they have to do is hold on to this 5-goal lead in the next minute 22 seconds. Let's see what they can get done. That's a nice pinch as a start. Will they finish the job? Let's find out. We are at 520 subscribers, boys, so I just want to point out thank you to all my new subscribers. We've gotten quite a few of you today, so thank you to everyone that subscribed. I really appreciate it. Here we go, an opportunity for Arlen. Now, he doesn't need this one. Fire Azard, Arlen Fire Azard for short. He doesn't need to score here. He can win the series just by hanging on to this lead. And with a minute to go, Starboard Lucky, on the other hand, is the one that absolutely needs to score as quickly as possible. The longer they take, the more it's looking over. And Starboard, you can tell, he kind of froze for a moment there. He might think this game is over, but that's a nice on-target shot. That might be goal number 3 for Starboard. It is. 4 goals down, just under 40 seconds. Is it physically possible? Yes. Is it likely? No. A comeback from this stage would require kickoff goal after kickoff goal. And I'm not sure that Starboard has it in him to get those kickoff goals. Let's find out. Let's find out. Starboard, yeah, he misses that kickoff. Now the time is dribbling away. 27 seconds. Starboard needs to score instantly or this game is going to be over, especially if Azard gets another goal, and that's going to do it. Azard, goal number 8. That's going to be the series, folks. Arlen Fire Azard slams home goal number 8, and with it, advances to the main event. Advances to the main event. Whew, folks, what a day. It's been an absolute blast seeing how these matches have went, and I really want to thank Starboard Lucky for filling in at the last moment and making a show of this. This has been an absolute blast for our first Game 5 of the day. One of the best series of the day, and it's not over, folks. We have one more series to follow, but before that, we're going to do a quick interview with the winner. So, Azard, if you're listening, I believe you are, once this game is over, hop into the Discord, and I'll pull you into an interview channel, and we're going to get a quick interview with the winner here. Starboard Lucky, well, the game's over, but if it was closer, that would be the kind of kickoff that Starboard Lucky would have been dreaming for. But with 3 goals down, it's done and dusted. There is no time left for the comeback here. No time at all. Yeah, he because A was unavailable, Azard has moved on to the next round. I have to imagine it would have been a much tougher match if it wasn't Starboard. And that's a GG. Thank you, everybody, for playing. Thanks for playing Azard and Starboard, and we are moving on to an interview with the winner, Azard. So let me quickly switch things up here. One moment. There you go. You guys can see my lovely face. What a match. What a match. And, you know, Starboard Lucky, they put up a valiant fight. They really did. They really did. But it was kind of inevitable. Almost inevitable that... I think once Arlen got rolling, it was pretty much inevitable. I think Azard played very well, and we're going to highlight that fact quickly here with a little winner screen. So, again, congratulations, Azard, the winner of that match. And if you give me a moment, folks, we're going to get right into the interview. If Arlen Fire Azard wants to be interviewed. I'm not sure they will be. It might be a text interview if they're unavailable to do the full interview. GG's Rosie in the chat. Do you want to be voice interviewed? If you do, join any voice channel in my Discord server, and I'll throw you into the right one. It's hidden, the interview channel. Yeah, thanks Stormy Teacup. Thanks Rosie. You guys, that was an absolute blast of a series. So GG's all around. Very well played. And quickly here, we'll hop back to live, and then we're gonna do the interview in a quick moment. So we'll be interviewing the winner, Azard, and then after that, we'll be heading into our last match of the day. Let me quickly find out what that next match is for you folks. It is going to be Edwin versus Gore. It's going to be Edwin versus Gore, which it'll be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one, Edwin versus Gore. I'm quickly updating the next player up. It's going to be Edwin versus Igor. Sub goal today. So, folks, the sub goal today, it was kind of going to be 520, but we already hit it. But if you want to subscribe, kind of exceed our goal, we'll say 525 the next goal. It would be really nice to hit it. Video idea says Ram, low rank tourney. We could do a low rank tourney. It would probably be a stream. I don't know if I'll do a video for that. Yeah, last series of the day coming up, but wait, let me see if Hazard hopped in. I'm waiting for Hazard. Aha, there he is. I see Hazard. So in a moment, we'll be interviewing Hazard. Let me update this. Next up, though, we got Edwin versus Hazard. Not Hazard. Edwin versus Igor. Silly me. All right, folks, here we go. Interviewing Hazard. Let me throw him into the right channel. Hello, Hazard. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, you're muted.
Oh, hey, can you hear me?
Yes. Let me check if Jack can hear you. How you doing?
Doing great, how about you?
Awesome. Congratulations on your victory, Hazard. So how does it feel knowing you have advanced to the main event?
I honestly can't believe I did it because I was supposed to play against A, so I knew that I was gonna lose, so I'm happy, honestly.
That's awesome. And now, obviously, a tough opponent that you avoided, but still, it was a hard-earned win. How did it feel playing against, Starboard Lucky, also known as Stormy Teacup? You had some tough roads, and it was nearly a reverse sweep, in part because your controller disconnected. But how was playing against him?
No, he played very well. Even if my control didn't disconnect, I'm sure he would have won a game or two. He played very well, so yeah.
Very nice. And speaking of the controller disconnect, did you reconnect your controller for that last game? It seemed like you were playing a lot better.
Oh, yeah, I changed controllers and stuff, so then I think, third or fourth game, I was switching between controller and keyboard because it just kept disconnecting for some reason, so I had to change it.
Gotcha. All right. I guess then last question. There's a lot of tough foes that you might be facing in the main event. Who out of the invited players are you most, looking forward to potentially playing?
Oh, honestly, Hussein, I want to play against him. I am gonna lose, but it's gonna be fun at least.
Gotcha. All right. With that, is there, any shout outs, anything you want to say to the viewers, to your fans?
Yeah, anyone who supported me, thank you so much. Everyone else, well, thank you too. And Starboy, yeah, you played very well. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Hazard. Everybody in chat, thank Hazard for participating. And with that, I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I wish you luck in the upcoming tournament tomorrow.
Thanks you too. Have a great day.
All right, you too. Bye, Hazard. All right, that was awesome. Thank you so much, Hazard, for participating in the interview. And it was nice having Hazard on. I always appreciate players willing to interview. A W interview indeed. W Hazard. Thanks, everybody. Wait, did I mess up the thing again? No, that's not Pakistan. That's a Algeria flag, right? Did I mess up the flag again? I don't know. Anyway, if I did, I'm sorry. Hazard, I kept messing up your flag. That said, we're going to get right into Igor versus Edwin next. However, there is obviously, or maybe not obviously you guys, but there is a break coming up, a short break where then we'll get right back into the last match of the day. But before we do that, I'm going to quickly show you the schedule again. So this has been the schedule, day one of the qualifiers. Across the B stream, Matt took down Viscay 3-1. Now this is a little bit not updated. It's still showing A, but Hazard did take down Stormy Teacup, otherwise known as Starboard Lucky, 3-2, a very close one. And with that, there's only 2 matches left. Igor versus Edwin, which is going to be played out here on the A stream. That's the next game up, actually. And then Valkyrie versus Nathan is over on the other stream. the B stream. Link is still pinned in the top comment, so check that out if you want to check out the B stream. I believe they might be live now. I'm not sure, but they're gonna probably be starting a little bit before we do. The last match of the day for them. With that though, we're gonna cut to a very quick break. Don't go anywhere, and I'll see you guys in a few moments for what should be the final match of the stream. Edwin versus Igor. It's going to be an absolute blast. I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Have a good one, everybody. Hello everybody, we are back. I hope you've enjoyed the break. We are getting into what will be the final match of the day in just a moment. First up, here is the schedule for the day and how it's been going. We have the last match of the day coming up, Edwin versus Igor. The scores for the earlier matches have been shown on the screen, and the other match, Valkyrie versus Nathan, is live right now on the B stream. You can check that out if you want. The link is pinned at the top. That said, don't go anywhere because we're going to be having probably the highlight match of the day for this channel, Edwin versus Igor on our stream. These are two pretty evenly matched players that are both long-term viewers. It's going to be a blast. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me quickly throw it to the desk while I make sure everyone's ready, and we're going to get right into the match pretty much in no time. Once I've confirmed everybody is ready, we'll make sure we get going. Edwin versus Igor. Let me know in the chat who you're going to be cheering on. I'm actually going to start a poll. Who will win? Edwin or Igor? Good luck to everybody. Good luck to our participants. Get your votes in the chat. And with that, we're going to hop into this game. We're going to hop into what the last match of the day for the qualifier. The final qualifier match. Igor versus Edwin. Here we go, folks. Igor versus Edwin. We are live. The final match of the day. Edwin versus Igor. Here we go. Edwin takes that kickoff. And in fact, they might get a chance at the ball here. Oh, not quite. Igor. Igor actually playing it a bit safe as we'll swap to Igor's POV. A nice snapshot. Not enough though. Edwin stays it in the net. Saves it in the net, I should say. And that might be a counterattack goal for Edwin if he can race back to it. And he does. Edwin has our first lead of the tournament. Oh, sorry, not of the tournament. First lead of this match. First lead of their game, the match. And they score with about 27 seconds off the clock. Got that nice BDS goal explosion. Repping BDS. I mean, I'm repping BDS with my shirt that you guys can't see because my camera's not on. I just motioned to the camera like you guys could see me. But here we go. There's barely even any time off the clock. A lot of time for Igor to make a comeback. You know he has it in him. Let's see how this game goes. I say that like one goal is much of a comeback. It is just a one goal lead. Certainly time and space for Igor, especially if he's getting plays like, oh, that's a catch or curse if I've ever seen one. Edwin scores off the own goal from Igor. I was mentioning the plays because he bumped Edwin off of the ball. He gave himself possession, but then he missed the ball and then he own goaled it. So Igor starts off the series with the wrong kind of foot. You know, you want to wake up on the right side of the bed. Igor just woke up on the wrong side of the bed, that's for sure. With that own goal there. But you know what? A lot of time left in the game, and there's a lot of series left after this game anyway. So a lot of time for Igor to come back to, you know, shake off those troubles and get right back into things. And with a clear like that, he might be starting right away, but no, it's just barely off target. Edwin, lucky, thanking is counting his lucky stars that that one didn't go in, and in fact leads to a counter-attack goal. Poor Igor. He finally gets a good play on the ball, launches it to the other side of the field, and it's just off target, and then Edwin counters. Unfortunate on the side of Igor. Unfortunate indeed. Let's see if Igor can make any difference here. If he can't change things around, Edwin's going to win, and it's not going to look pretty. So you like to see Igor kind of change up his playstyle. Maybe, you know, make some differences on the offensive end. And the defensive end, Edwin, that was a streaker, a screamer down at the net. He missed. He was off target, but it was very fast shot. And Igor missed there as well. Both players missing shots they should be making, unfortunately. And if Igor, you know, can't start putting those in the net, he's going to struggle here. Edwin up 3-0, and he could easily make it 4 here with this possession. Not quite. Oh, but he still might after Igor misses the save. That was supposed to be a much better save than it was. That's Igor here. Finally, he has an open net, but will he get it? He will. He scores the open net, but he's making this a lot closer than it has to be. Igor needs to capitalize on the opportunities he's making. He needs to capitalize on them. He's made quite a few, good chances. He just has to score them. Let's see if he can get it done now. It's a chance for Edwin off the sidewall. Towards the backboard. Double tap, triple tap. Edwin, triple tap for the goal. My goodness, Edwin puts it in and gets himself back to a 3-goal lead. Brilliance from Edwin there. The highlight play of the match so far. Yeah, we haven't played a lot, but I mean, my goodness, that might be the highlight play of the day. Triple tap and it's in. Edwin putting it on. A sweep on the B stream. So, folks, this is officially the last match of the day. I'm sure we'll probably get some viewers over from the B stream. Welcome, anybody that was watching the B stream. I hope you guys have been enjoying the tournament. We are here with our last match of the day. It's just gotten started. This is game 1. Nathan swept. All right, so Nathan moving on to the main event. Here, one more player. We're looking for our final main event participant. We have 15 players lined up. This is going to be player number 16, Edwin or Igor. Who will it be? Oh, a nice shot there from Edwin. Edwin's been playing very well here. Igor also playing well, but, he needs to step it up on the defensive end. Offense as well. I mean, maybe not the defensive end. Edwin's had some incredible shots. I guess more so, it's really just been the poor shooting on the side of Igor. But you know what? I mean, the defense, there is stuff that has to be said after Edwin just gets an easy one. Igor overcommitting on the offense, and it costs him dearly on the defense. Edwin, I mean, it's not there yet, but I mean, we're staring at a potential. I don't want to say this, but a potential for a Brazil here. 2 more goals from Edwin will be a Brazil. Let's see if he gets it done. I mean, that's a nice kickoff for the start of it. Not a great play there, though. Edwin just jumping with the ball. He's going to lose the ball and potentially boost here. No, he does get the boost, but he did lose the ball. Balances out. A nice save for Edwin. An opportunity to counterattack. It's off target, but he has a chance here still. Off the bounce. Instead, Igor will get there first. That's a nice touch from Edwin. Puts it towards the middle, towards the net. Igor's got to make the most of this. Let's see what he does. It's central. Edwin puts it up. And in! Edwin, another air dribble goal. Edwin is unstoppable right now. Igor, I mean, he had a chance here. He had at least a little bit, a tidbit of boost, but he never jumps. He does jump. Sorry, he jumps too late. He jumps too late to make the save, and Edwin's looking like he's going to run away with this one. Edwin, 71% of the chat voting his way, and those voters are looking correct. We've got a huge lead now for Edwin. You have to imagine that'll be the difference. What can Igor do? Let's find out here. A nice tap down the field from Edwin. It's over Igor, though. It's on the sidewall now. Oh, Igor, that's a mistake. He puts it central for a shot from Edwin, but it is saved by Igor. Still, though, very dangerous times for Igor. He's really making this harder than it has to be. It has to be said as Edwin's going to dribble that one central, tap it in. We have a Brazil, our second of the day. Edwin Brazil's Igor after Azard got one earlier. Unfortunately for Igor, making history as the second one today. Second on the A stream, at least. And he, if this score holds, it'll be the first match to end in a Brazil. Let's see if Edwin's going to get another goal, maybe to break it, or that's what happened last time. Or if instead Igor will score and, make this a little bit more respectable. That would have been an opportunity if the ball wasn't racing back towards Igor's half. He got a nice demo there. Ooh, a miss on the boost from Edwin. Going to leave Igor with a chance. He took the snapshot, which was probably the right call, but it was still saved by Edwin. Edwin now with a chance of his own. Taps it middle. Nicely done. Just a little bit off target. The tiniest of margins are the ones that matter, though, as Igor now has to play on the defensive end. Edwin, another nice touch, but it's going to be slightly off target, and he has been demoed. So for all Edwin's good work there, Igor's going to have a free chance at the ball. Edwin flailing about with 10 seconds to go. He probably knew the game was over, wasn't trying as hard. Edwin now hits his opportunity. Let's see if he gets another goal. It won't be. Instead, the game will end at a Brazil. Edwin takes the first game of the match in the brutally high score differential way. So Edwin, huge lead 7-1, massive win there, and Igor is gonna have to really change things. Really look at himself and switch it up for the next game. That's 1-0 Edwin. Now we move on. Edwin as we move on here to game number 2. Igor's gonna need to change things up. He's gonna need to fight back, build himself into this game brick by brick. And it all starts with his first kickoff. I think his kickoff goals is when he's been struggling. And he's gonna need to change things up, make a difference here. If he wants to, win the series, that's a nice start. He's gonna get some boost here, but if Edwin can beat it past him, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Thank you guys who are on the B stream. I appreciate everyone who's coming over from the B stream. Edwin, that's a nice goal from him. Wow. Edwin, he is just being unstoppable right now. Igor is struggling hard against the counters from Edwin to the tough offense. Thank you, Hedge. Thank you, Oof, for streaming on the B stream. I hope you guys had a great stream. And now we'll head over. You guys, you're welcome to watch this A stream. We're just about to wrap up the final game of the day. Edwin he just Braziled Igor in game 1. So it is looking like an Edwin victory here. Let's see if he can finish the job. Igor trying to fight back into it, though. Oh, Edwin gets goal number 2. Brilliance from Edwin. And that's just a nice start. So, we got Blisters in the chat. Can I join the next one? Unfortunately, Blisters, this is a tournament, and this is actually the last match of the day. So, no on both fronts. You wouldn't be able to join in. It's the last match of the day. But if you want to play in future tournaments or future matches on my stream, I stream on Thursdays and Saturdays, consider subscribing to the channel and checking out my Discord. Link is in the description. I grab people for matches from my Discord. You're welcome to check it out. Thanks, Blisters, for coming and hanging out today. And then Killer Ninja says, Hedge, we can't watch Steam went offline as Edwin gets goal number 3. Edwin, this was a nice just a chip shot down the middle. I think Igor, couldn't race back in time. The simple goal from Edwin, but that's all the goals have been. And, that's all he needs. Simple goals, get it in the net. It's been unstoppable. It's been unstoppable. Igor only gotten 1 goal so far, and he is just struggling. He is hard struggling. I mean, we're barely a minute in, and he's already down 3-0. You have to imagine this might be another Brazil in the cards. Well, Blisters, we'll try and get you in future events. I did ping people when this was when signups were open for this event. You might have missed it. No worries if you did. But if you want to sign up for future events, or maybe you're new. But anyway, I do appreciate it, Blisters. We'll try and get you in future, events and tournaments. On Thursday, I will be streaming, and there will be show matches. So Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to check me out then, that's when I'll be streaming. And I know that's different. It's hard for some time zones, depending on where you're from, though. You could get into a show match then. So, Fooney, you need to play late tomorrow. Your monitor broke. Well, that's unfortunate. If you don't have a replacement monitor, then I guess you'll have to be one of the last matches of the day. Here we go, though. That's a nice shot from Edwin, and it's in. Edwin up 4-0. It's just unstoppable right now. It is just, he cannot be stopped. He cannot be stopped, and it's really proving to be a problem. A massive problem on the side of Igor. And if he doesn't get his defense sorted, it's going to be over. It's going to be over. Ashan needs to be the first match of the day. Well, Ashan, we are going through more than 1 round. But if you play in the first round, advance, and then you can't play in the second, you can drop to the lower bracket then, so it's no worries. But we'll have you play first. Ah, you got a new one coming from Amazon. Very nice, very nice. If the winner of this would get a monitor, you would want it so bad. Well, not yet. I am certainly not there yet. But one day, if I get big enough to where I can do giveaways like that, that could be a prize for a tournament like this. A 1v1 tournament. As we say that, Igor finally gets himself a goal. So Igor on the board with 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go. And I think I speak for everyone watching when I say I hope that's not just the goal that lets this be a Brazil. I want Igor to fight his way back in. I want him to make this a more close affair. We don't want to see blowouts here on this channel. And Edwin, though, he is well on his way to a blowout, and he might get another goal here. Instead, he opts to steal the boost. He is just playing Igor hard. He is taking advantage of all these boosts, everything. And, you know, he's making it difficult for Igor. That's it. Igor finally gets a breakaway. It might be goal number 2 for Igor if he can race this ball. No, he wasn't fast enough. He wasn't fast enough, and he can't get it through. Funi, we are not doing a meet and greet at 1K. I don't know what we'll do at 1K. We'll do something. We'll do some kind of special for 1K. As Igor gets goal number 2 finally, you know, I said he couldn't race back to the ball in time, and he didn't. But he manages to get this one. You know, he falls on it. Edwin doesn't get the save, and Igor gets himself the lead. Not the lead, sorry. Just down by 2 goals now. Let's hop onto Igor's POV. Let's see if he can make this comeback happen. For real, W meet and greet. Yeah, guys, I mean, that's not happening anytime soon. What could happen in the future is probably not even associated to a sub milestone, is if I go to an RLCS event, I might meet people that go. We'll find a time if I ever go to a future RLCS event and people can meet me there in person. We'll have to figure that out. But Igor gets a goal number 3. You know, Igor suddenly, kind of out of nowhere, is back right back in it. I'm glad to see it. Very happy to see Igor fighting his way back in. Edwin struggling now on the defensive end, and suddenly there's an opportunity here. There is an opportunity here. Oh, good question, Ashan, and that probably could be. We could do it that way. We'll have to figure it out. I'll talk to you after the stream, Ashan. We'll have to sort it out. Edwin, brilliance from Edwin, gets himself goal number 5. Now he's up 5-3 with a minute 35 to go. Nicely done from Edwin. You know, and I like that Igor's fighting back into this, but we know Edwin's skill. We know how much he's done, and certainly he's going to fight back into it. Hedge, what are you asking really for? Which thing are you reacting to? Invincible says, just decided today. Yeah, it's just day 1. This is just day 1. So, Rocket Rivals 4-day tournament. Edwin gets goal number 6. This is this weekend and next weekend's all the same tournament that obviously it's too late to sign up for. However, you know, probably in another couple of months. It's not every other week or every, frequent, but there are tournaments probably once every other month. So, there will be a tournament in the coming months, and you certainly can try and get into that one. But even more than that, I do show matches all the time. So if you just want to play in an isolated show match, that happens every week. Every week. Yeah, folks, so to determine the matches for day 2, we're going to go to a wheel. So for anyone that is new, this is a qualifier stage. We had 16 players battling it out for 8 spots in the main event. And there were 8 players already in the main event. And now, once we get these 8 qualified players, as Edwin wants to be one of them, getting goal number 7. Once we have our 8 qualified players, we will randomly draw to see which of the 8 qualified players play which of the 8 invited players. It will be random draw, but all the qualified players will be playing one of the invited players, and it's going to be a fun stream. It's going to be a fun stream. Tomorrow will be most of the upper bracket. Then next weekend, we're going to do most of the lower bracket on day 3, on next Saturday, a week from today. And then the final day will be a bunch of the top matches. So the upper bracket grand final, the lower bracket semifinal, lower bracket final, and the grand final. It's going to be an absolute blast. I hope you'll stick around. And the good news is, because it's so many matches, or I guess bad news, depending on your perspective, we probably won't be getting all the matches on the A stream for the main event either. There will be some matches played on other streams, potentially off stream. Either way, we're going to make it work to where the grand final, Championship Sunday, is all the most important 1v1 matchup. So you're not going to want to miss it. Check out, the next few days of this tournament. The best way to do that, well, besides just, bookmarking my channel or something, is to subscribe. Subscribing will help you get notified if you click that bell about my videos and when I go live. And you can also join my Discord. I notify people when I go live on Discord as well. Here we go. Edwin, another goal, piling them on. 8-4. And yeah, Igor is struggling big time. That said, it ain't over till it's over. And there's still some fight in Igor as he gets another goal here. There is physically enough time, but it is rough for Igor. He's going to have to score quickly if he wants to get back into this. He's going to have to score very, very quickly. Nicely done from Edwin to kind of seal that. So we were worried if they were about to come back from or if you're an Edwin fan anyway, you were worried about a comeback, but there you go. He slams the door shut. Igor won't be winning this one after another kickoff goal from Edwin. 18 seconds remain. That's pretty much the game done and dusted. Yep, the grand final will be best of 7. Yep, we're going to get to best of 7. We will start with best of 5s, though, in the early stages of that bracket as well. That's it. By the reminder, the main event is double elimination. So even if you lose the first day, you're not out of the tournament just yet. Edwin, that's a nice goal. 10-5 for Edwin. Massive step up here. And he's going to emerge, highly victorious here. 10-5 in the waning moments. Nicely done from Edwin. We'll have to see how the rest of the series plays out. Match point for Edwin. So it has to be said, match point for Edwin. Let's see if he can seal the deal, finish the job, or will Igor fight back? And potentially, we've seen a Game 5 force before. Let's see if it can happen again. You never know. Game 5 is always possible here. Let's see if they can make it happen. Here we go. Edwin versus Igor into the potentially final game of the day. If Edwin wins this, it is a sweep. The early matches are going to be best of 5. Yep, GG's W Edwin. I mean, it's certainly not over just yet, but yeah, it is looking very likely that's going to be the game done and dusted. And in fact, Edwin will score goal number 1 barely 14 seconds in. Nicely done for Edwin. He gets an early lead here in this third game. And the early leads are obviously massively important. So that's a nice job from Edwin. Really keeps it tough for Igor. You know, to be playing from behind every single game gets tough. It gets tough. And in fact, it's another goal for Edwin. 2 goals the better now. Edwin starting to run away with it. Representing Romania well, getting another goal here. Yeah, he is popping off in this match against Igor. And if this continues, he will win in a sweep. He is moments away now, 4 minutes, I should say, away from potentially winning this series in a sweep, advancing himself to the main event. I should say, I won't say grand finals, to the main event. Great question from Killer Ninja in the chat. Do I play on keyboard or keyboard, mouse, or controller? I use controller. I think it's just the better method for Rocket League. It really is. It is though what you start playing. I mean, if you get used to one method, obviously you usually play better on it. Video quality on Twitch was much better. Well, I mean, that's not my stream, so part of why his video quality may have been better is he might stream with different settings than I do, and that's going to be true no matter what platform I stream on. So that's just the limitations of my current internet. I can't stream at a higher resolution and all that. I wish I could, and I will try in the future, but for now I'm stuck on this resolution as Edwin puts in goal number 3. And yeah, it is. He is running away with this. The chat vote looks to be correct. We have 81% of the vote, of 16 votes, voting for Edwin. They look to be correct. I'm going to end that poll as Edwin just nails this time and time again. You're the odd one out on keyboard mouse. Yeah, I mean, you're not the only person I know that plays keyboard mouse, but it's definitely less frequent. I feel like if you discover the game for the first time on PC and you've never known that you were, if no one told you what you should be doing, then you'll play on keyboard mouse, and then I think people just get used to it, and obviously once you're used to it, it's hard to swap. But I think the meta is pretty assuredly controller at this point. Better reactions, as long as it's wired and you have instant reaction time. I think it's better for reactions the way you play with controllers. And I think the important thing to note here is the joysticks aren't really important in Rocket League, because the toughest part of playing in any game where you have a controller is if you have to aim with the joystick. It's really rough. But when you're just driving, it's like not as important as aiming like an FPS. So it's a lot easier to use a controller compared to like an FPS. You don't need any aim assist or anything like that. This is not that kind of game. So makes it easier to use a controller, more ergonomic for your hands and all that. Muscle memory? Yeah, muscle memory is more important than anything. So if you know how to play keyboard mouse, you're kind of stuck. As Igor gets goal number 1, you know what? He has done this before. He's made comebacks before. I don't think he's ever come back from quite this precarious a situation. But Igor, let's see if he can fight his way back into it. Only down 2 goals now with just under half the game to go. Let's see if he gets it in. I appreciate it, Blisters. Yeah, we'll try and get you into show matches. So sometimes I coordinate those in advance and I use that form. So thank you very much, Blisters. I really appreciate it. Here we go, though. Edwin, that's goal number 4 for Edwin. The moment Igor cracks open the door a little bit and says, hey, maybe I can win this game, force the series to go a little longer, Edwin's like, nope, no siree. He gets goal number 4 and wants to keep this one from getting anywhere close to an Igor victory. He wants to keep it very far from Igor victory indeed. Let's see if he can get the job done. Finish what he started. Indeed, Edwin, goal number 5. 5-1 now for Edwin, and yeah, this is starting to look like another runaway, another chance at a sweep, or sorry, Brazil, I should say, another chance at Brazil. Welcome, Killer Ninja. You got it down, Killer Ninja. Control XD, welcome to the chat. I've said this so many times in chat that they're parroting me now, repeating it, but yeah. The way you join is, you first of all, you can subscribe and put notifications on to know when I go live. And you can also join my Discord server to sign up for show matches. Sometimes I pull from my live chat, but usually I pull from the Discord server. So the safer bet is to check out the Discord server. Obviously, I'd love it if you subscribe if you're enjoying the content, but it's also good for getting into, getting notified of when I'm live and getting into these matches. Here we go, though. Edwin, 5-1. Gonna not trying to make this end of the game exciting. Not trying to just dribble out the clock here. Edwin's playing hard, trying to get some more goals. And, maybe force another Brazil. Will be our 3rd Brazil of the day on this stream. One happened earlier this very match. Edwin ended game 1 with a Brazil. What if you deleted Discord? Well, you can always make a new account, or you don't have to join Discord. Like I said, sometimes I pull from my YouTube chat. You're just much less likely to get into any given show match day, especially tournaments like this. For a tournament like this, it was only signups on Discord. Welcome, Oof, back to the stream. Oof, by the way, stream to be streamed. Everyone, thank Oof for the B stream. I really appreciate Oof supporting me with the B stream. I'm going to remove that link real quick. But it was really awesome that we had 2 streams today for the tournament. A lot of fun. A huge tournament, obviously. And Oof, a good question. So I do edit my own videos. And right now I'm not looking for an editor. Because I'm going to be blunt. I'm not making any money from YouTube. And I would feel unfair trying to, getting an editor on, I don't even know what you would call it. So I guess the answer is no, I'm not looking for an editor yet. Igor, that's goal number 2. It won't be enough to win this series, or this game for that matter, but at least he gets another one on the board. Nicely done from Igor, preventing the Brazil. Oof, W. It is a W. I'm just... oh yeah, you're probably referring to the stream, yes. Big W, oof for streaming. I really do appreciate it. Here we go. Edwin, another goal. Not quite. Not quite, and that might be the final scoreline then. We should talk about it one day. Well, Oof, if we want to talk about it, we can talk about it. But yeah, privately, we'll do that after the stream. Here we go, though. Edwin, a chance, not a lot, and indeed, he's going to struggle here to get it into the net. That's going to be the game. We end with the final score, 8-2. And that means that Edwin is our victor today. Moving on to the main event. Nicely done for Edwin. He emerges victorious on this day 1 of the qualifiers. Moving on to the main event. We're going to see if we can interview Edwin in the meantime. Nicely well played for both players. GG's, Igor, and Edwin. And we're going to get Edwin in for a voice interview, and then we'll be doing a wheel to pick the final, the matches for tomorrow. But first up, let me get a couple things going here. Again, congratulations to Edwin on your victory. Let me get the desk view so you guys can see my lovely face as we get into what will be the final interview of the day. It's going to be Edwin being interviewed, just came out victorious. We got a lot of people chanting wheel in the chat. We are going to have a wheel to draw the matches for tomorrow, so you're not going to want to miss that. So don't go anywhere. We've got a few things to do before we end off the stream. You're not going to want to miss it. That said, let me grab a... let me grab a couple things. I need Edwin ready to roll. Let me see. We can actually start interviewing Edwin. Let me do that real quick. All right, I see you, Edwin. So let's get Edwin in here. Hey, Edwin, can you hear me? Hello, Edwin? You there?
Yeah, Pat, I'm here. What's up, bro?
Welcome, Edwin. Congratulations on your win. How are you feeling after emerging victorious and making your way to the main event?
I'm very happy. I feel bad for Igor. It kind of was unfair, but hey, I had fun playing it, and yeah, I'm curious to see what I get on the wheel, because the wheel isn't always my friend when I play these, so I am very scared. It could give me Fune, it could give me Hussein, it could give me Hedge, it could give me anyone to stop, but I think I'll manage, and yeah, like I said, I'm very happy.
Awesome. I'm happy you're going to be in the main event as well. So, is there anyone you're looking forward to for playing on the wheel?
I don't know. I think for me, like third match or something. I don't know how many matches will be, but if I get like not the last, the second to last match, that would be alright because I still do sometimes homework, for school and stuff. So it's tough, but and I still manage to join and have fun. So yeah, I think the third match, second to last match, is okay for me.
Gotcha. Well, hopefully we'll get you into a match that works for you. I guess, and other than that, a lot of runaway games, but game 2 is a bit closer. Was there any reason that game 1 and 3 were kind of runaways, but Igor put up a lot more of a fight in game 2?
Probably because in game, so before we 1v1 this, we did a practice one. The first game was always the closest, and then I just ran away with it. This time, I think the second game was a lot closer, so it's basically the opposite. And in the other two, I ran away with it, just like it was in the practice. I think the thing was in the second game, after I had a lead, I was kind of playing with my food, and yeah, it kind of caught up to me, and then I was like, Edwin, keep your head to the game, and then I had to quickly get back in, and then yeah, I got some more goals and was feeling confident again. I was always confident in the series, but on the second game when he come back, I was feeling a little bit less confident, seeing how close it was. But still, I managed to get through it.
Gotcha. All right, yeah, you still managed to get the victory. Was there any form of practice or anything you did in advance of the match that really you think helped you, emerge victorious?
No, I literally didn't practice. I was working on my homeworks literally. So I played a bit of RL. I think for me it was 1 p.m. when I had lunch. I played a bit of RL in training, and then I was keep on swapping games because I was getting bored. And now when I played, I had no warm up. I literally just was in the lobby. I was waiting here for I had completely no warm up. But I usually play better without warm up for some reason, just because I feel fresh when I get on the game with my head straight to the game. And yeah, that's kind of what helped me. Just getting straight in the game and made me feel fresh really helped me.
Gotcha. Well, that's good to know. I just realized I sent something up on the side. Sorry about that. Let me think of the last question. Oh yeah. Is there anything you want to shout out? Anyone you want to? Give me just 1 second. Is there anybody you want to shout out? Anybody you want to? Anything you want to say to the viewers, your fans?
Yeah, I want to thank everyone that supported me, especially Funi. He's one of my best friends of the Discord, and all the others who supported me. And yeah, shout out to you, Pat, for having me here. And yeah, it's been a blast to play in your show matches, and I cannot wait for tomorrow to see how far can I really get in the tournament.
All right. I hope you have a good one as well, and good luck your matches tomorrow. And thanks for playing today.
Thank you, Pat. Have a good day.
All right, you too, Edwin. Awesome. All right, thanks Edwin for interviewing. Thanks everyone for sticking around. We have something coming up in just a minute. We're going to be picking players for the next match. So if you give me a moment, I'm going to get set up for that. In the meantime, though, let me grab a desk view. So here you go. And we're going to get some music rolling. But folks, this has been an absolute blast of a day. I'm getting everything set. I don't know what you did, Quinny, but you're getting shouted out. The wheel is your enemy. Rigged wheel. The wheel is getting rigged. Sorry, folks. I was spinning the wheel. I spun the wheel on accident, but I've just reset it, so it's all good. What I'm doing is setting up the wheel, and I'm also going to set up a bracket. So if you give me a moment, let me find 1 minute. I've got to make a new bracket for this, so let me create a new bracket. How are you guys doing in the chat? Let me know your thoughts on how this whole event's been going. We have got to figure out our participants here. So, I believe it is... One moment, I'm setting this up. We've got 8 invited players, Hussein. We have got Hedge. We've got Mystic. We've got Funi. We have also got 9pin. Invincible. And Twisted Tide. And then lastly, Suspect. Or are we missing somebody? Did I miss somebody? Oh no, I've done this wrong. One moment. Shoot. All right. So it's Hussein, Hedge, Mystic, then Funi, then 9pin, then Invincible, right? Yes. Then Twisted. One moment, I'm sorting this out, folks. And lastly, Suspect. There we go. Okay. I had my thing all messed up, but I'll be ready in a moment. Alright, give me a sec and we'll have it ready to roll. How are you guys' days going in the chat? I had a fun day. Did anyone have a fun... Did everyone have a fun tournament? Just so you guys can see what I'm doing, I'll transition it. I'll transition it to a different thing. We'll do schedule view. Here we go. These were the results of today for everyone that... Just to recap, some nice results. Got a lot that has happened for sure. But this is going to be the bracket tomorrow. It is a double elim bracket, but I'm just showing off the first matches of the day to figure out who you're playing first. But it's a double elim, the full bracket. This is just a snippet of it. And this is how we're going to be picking who is playing who. So the very first player to be spun from this wheel will play Hussein, and then we will go down the line one by one to figure out who is playing who. So I hope you guys enjoy. And then we're going to run our way. Actually, no, we're going to go up from the bottom. Sorry. So whoever gets spun first will play suspect, and we will go our way up to the number 1 seed. Either way, it doesn't really matter. But there we go. That's how we're going to do this. So is everybody ready for our picking of players? These are the 8 players that advanced today. And with that, here we go. Number 1 playing, I believe it is suspect. It's Azard. Azard is playing suspects. Nicely done. So let me update the bracket real quick. We got a lot of things to do, but I can do this real quick. Boom. And then I hit remove. And then on your guys' view, it probably hasn't updated yet. So let me quickly update that. There we go. Azari will be playing suspect. Next up, to be playing Twisted Tide. Let's find out who it is. Treepost. Treepost will be playing Twisted Tide. The Battle of the T's. Treepost versus Twisted Tide. Very nice. Very nice. So let me update this again in just a minute. Not a minute, a second. There we go. Twisted Tide versus Treepost. And I'm going to check in with chat a minute. How's everybody doing in chat? You got people saying they want to play Fooney. We've got Hussein saying rigged. This isn't rigged. Your turn now since Invincible. Please not me now. All right, we keep going. We keep going. Next up, playing Invincible. Let me open up the thingamabob. Here we go. To play Invincible, it is Baby Zoo. Baby Zoo versus Invincible. So that's going to be another fun matchup. Baby Zoo versus Invincible. So we're moving. We're down to our last 5. Next up is 9-pin. Who will be playing 9-pin? Let's find out. Oh, Killer Ninja playing against 9-pin. Killer Ninja is up, folks. Killer Ninja will be playing 9-pin. Very nice. I'm curious to see how you reacted in chat. I can't see the chat temporarily while I'm getting this updated. We'll check in with chat again. So yeah, we have 4 of our matches determined now. How is chat feeling? How is chat feeling, folks? Rigged? You just realized why Baby Zoo? You wanted Baby Zoo? Oh, unfortunate. Rosie saying yes. So we got celebrations. We've got people upset. Scarmy doesn't want Hussein now. Hussein dodging Mercy, also known as Baby Zoo or whatever. Man, we've got some close ones here. We've got a lot of reactions. But we're down to 4 more matches, 4 more players. Let's see who will be playing who as we spin the wheel once again. This is for Fooney. Who will be playing Fooney? Well, let's find out. It is Scarmy. He willed it into existence. Scarmy willed this into existence. It is Scarmy versus Fooney. I am not surprised at all that's going to be a fun matchup there. Alrighty, so we're moving. That might be the final matchup of the day, and that's going to be a doozy of a matchup there. So Fooney versus Scarmy. I'm mixing up the names. And let me quickly update the bracket so you guys can see that. So there we go. Fooney versus Scarmy. We're down to our last 3. Mystic is up next. They will be playing one of the 3 players on your screen. Edwin, Nathan, or Matt. Let's find out. Who will it be? Edwin, Nathan, Matt. Let's find out. Oh, Nathan. It is. Nathan will be up against Mystic. That is our next matchup. Very nice. Very nice indeed. As I'll quickly remove that, we're going to update the bracket. We're down to our last 2, so the next one I draw will play Hedge, and whoever is not drawn at all will play Hussein. So let me quickly update the bracket, and then we'll have the final spin of the stream. And I'm also going to check in with chat, because I haven't done that in a second. Here we go. The bracket is updated. We're down to 1 more. Let me know how you're feeling, chat. Let me know how you're feeling. Baby Zoo is gonna sweep his way to the grand final, says Ishan. His suspect is the number 8 seed. Oh, by the way, guys, these seeds, I just realized these are not in the right order, are they? I don't think they are in the right order. This is just, the matches aren't in the right order because this would be the top 4 seeds all playing in the same quadrant. So that's not quite right. But we'll get that updated after the fact. Sorry about that, folks. This is just to see who is playing who. I wanted it in an easy order to see who's playing who. All right, folks. With that said, we are into what could be the final matchup. Or sorry, it is the final draw of the day. Edwin versus Matt. Not versus, but Edwin and Matt. You don't want to play Hussein, I'd say. So let's see who gets Hedge. On the other side, I think both these people would rather play Edwin. It is going to be Edwin versus Hedge. Matt will play Hussein. Nicely done. That is it. That is our matchups here. So let me quickly get this in. That is Edwin Hedge, and it is Hussein Matt. So nicely done. That is the bracket done and dusted. So let me quickly get this updated here. There we go, folks. That is everything. Now I'm going to transition back so you guys can see it more fully. These are our matchups for tomorrow. Now, it isn't, I will say, these are not the order of the matches will be played, and it also isn't the order of the actual bracket. I apologize for that. I will send out the actual bracket in my Discord. So if you've enjoyed the stream and you want to see how the tournament's going to go, your name? It's wrong. Funi, I'm not going to change your name. It's fine. I'll change it on the actual bracket, Funi. Here we go, folks. That's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me quickly change this. Wrong view. One moment. I've got to find my right view here to the desk view. That's all for today, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oops. I've got the wrong thing here. There we go. That was the final match of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see the rest of this tournament, check out the same place, same time tomorrow. This stream, AskPat13, tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. We're going to continue with the main event. We're going to be going through most of the upper bracket, and then we will do the lower rounds on the following Saturday. So a week from today, we will continue the tournament. So it's a 2-weekend tournament. You're not going to want to miss any bit of it. And I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. With that, I think we will end the stream, but I hope you enjoyed, and I really do hope we'll see you tomorrow. Let me know in chat, what was your favorite part of today? We had a lot of fun parts, so I want to know what your guys' favorite part of the day was. Right before we head off for the day. Favorite part was being part of the B stream. Yeah, Hedge, thank you again, Hedge and Oof, for participating and running that B stream, especially Oof, obviously, for running the stream. Thank you, Hedge, as well, though, and I hope you guys enjoyed that B stream portion, any of you that watched it. Scarby says his favorite part was FLR versus Baby Zoo. Very nice, very nice. Huge W, killer. Azard versus Star. We've got a lot of different favorite matches. I like that. I like that you guys... Foodie getting Scarby, says Killer Ninja. I just noticed that. Yeah, a lot of different favorites, and I'm glad. I think my favorite part had to be the Game 5, the closest series of the day, but it was an absolute blast, every bit of it. Again, thank you all so much for watching. With that, I'm going to end it here. I will see you guys tomorrow for the continuation of Rocket Rivals. Again, thank you so much for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.
seconds left on the clock.